Oh, hello. Hello. All right, let's play some Zelda. Let's play some Zelda. What the fuck? How did that happen? No. Hold on. This is what I want. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's, what was I doing? What is this? What is that? Is this a thing I never went to? Oh, hold on. Might have a little shrine to do. Also, Kotaku released this article on how you can get the Hylian shield really fast. I kind of want to go do that. Kind of want to go check on that real quick. Let's go see. Where am I heading here? Where did I put this marker? What the hell? Where is this marker? Wait, can I reach this island? No shot. No, that's way too far. Is the face cam a bit? Nah, you just gotta refresh, man. Just gotta refresh, dude. My camera's not set up because I've packed it all up for my move, so... Wait, I might actually be able to make this island if I have enough... Just a little bit more stamina. Oh, that's where I'm going. I see it now. Okay. How did I even mark this before? Oh, there's a Korok up there that I can't reach anymore. Alright, please don't be a tricky little shrine. A lot of the shrines are really easy, and then a lot of them are really stupid. Please, 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 please. Oh, I only have one blessing. I thought I had more. Combat training. Oh, okay. This will be easy. They're giving me shield combat training here, out of all places. Okay. Oh, I'm either gonna feed here, or I'm gonna get this first try. I gotta parry twice on this thing though. Oh, okay. I see. This is actually gonna be easy. The targeting! Oh my god. I'm assuming I can't parry the electric attack. I am oh my, I called it. I fucking called it. Oh my god. Let's do it again. I really wish you could skip things if you've already seen it. Like, if you die in combat training, you shouldn't have to sit through this again. Come on. There we go. Alright. There we go. I got the timing now. Unless the electric one's just slower compared to the other one for no reason. If only, imagine. What's up, Swagnetic? Oh, I just... Wait, what the fuck? Where did my shield go? Wait, huh? Get the shit out of my face. Okay, hold. Where did my shield broke. Epic. Okay. Let me go get another one. Let me use my cool little float shield. Well, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, thank God I hit that. Holy shit. I got my cool little float shield. Which I actually haven't tried using in the water. I should try that, actually. Do I have weak-ass bows? Not really. Topaz broadsword actually sounds kind of cool. Let's get rid of this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Mighty Zonite Shield. Now, I'm pretty sure... Did I pick up the ruby? Okay. So I'm pretty sure... No. I can, like, detach the material, right? Can't I? forget how I did it. Maybe I have to craft it myself in order to actually detach the thing on it, but I would really like to have this ruby to sell instead, because I want to buy the pants for this outfit. I haven't had the rupees to buy the pants yet. All right. Where do I want to go now? Oh, I need to I need to finish the fucking thing I was just doing. Why did I like walk away randomly? Okay, go back here. I need to deliver some shrooms to like continue this side adventure I have going on. Oh, I also wanted to do the Hylian shield thing, right? I'm probably gonna do all of like the main dungeons off stream to not spoil any of it. And just run around and fuck off on stream and do shit. I need to find literally one person to deliver a mushroom to, and I cannot for the life of me figure out who it is. Maybe one of you guys? Oh, they're talking about Misko's treasure. Are they gonna just say the same thing? Yeah. Okay. Who is the one person I miss? Maybe you? No, I don't want a bed. Maybe someone up here? Hey, wake up. Maybe, I don't really want to spend rupees right now to change the time of day. I don't think I can make a campfire. There's literally just like one person. And I don't know where they are. Okay, I think everyone's gonna be sleeping then. Okay, I'm gonna need to change the time of day. Dude, it's 3 a.m. and the fucking moon is that bright? Where is this light source coming from? Hello? Wait, what? Is it behind those mountains? Why is it so bright out at 3 a.m.? What the fuck? Like legit, why is it so bright out? Oh wait, there's water here. Let me see if I can do... No, it doesn't really work. Are you the last person? No. Yeah, no, I've talked to you. I've talked to you already. No one's in here. I've talked to that person. I think I just need to walk around and like during the middle of the day. I need to find somewhere I can change the time of day. Wait, I haven't been in this house, I think. Matter. No one's in here. Can I sleep in here? I think I can. Let's see. Probably not. I can, yes. Sleep until noon. Okay, now please have... It's always rainy here, I realized. Please have who I'm looking for. Oh, fuck, I took damage. I've talked to that person. Have I been down here? Oh, that's a person I haven't seen, actually. Hello. I haven't seen you around here. Why's your bomb? It's not a bomb. It's, Oh, wait, no, I have talked to this girl. It's, it's one of the ball things from the puzzles you do in the shrines. I attached it to one of my shields to try to cheese a puzzle. And it, like, stayed on my shield after I left. Surprisingly. Okay, no one's in here. Just need literally one person. Is it you?
Yeah.
Yes, I know the store exists. Yes, I know. Frogs. Okay, now I gotta find Manny. That's him over there. I think I've already talked to this guy. Or are you Manny? Yeah, you're Manny, because you're creeping on her.
Oh.
You creep.
Huh?
Don't tell me I actually have to collect 100 of the frogs.
Ah.
Oh my god, I have to collect 100. 10. I think I might have 10.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, sick.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. How many do I have? Oh, I have 6. Okay, well, I was gonna sell those frogs too for some money. You've already taught. Oh, maybe the school has some people. Ah, hold on. Oh wait, who's this guy? Hey, you. Nope, you're useless. It doesn't seem like... No, you can't even vote. I don't know why I'm talking to you. I don't even know why I went to the school. No one in the school could vote. Where is this last person? It's always one person left in a quest that you have to find, and it's fucking annoying. Are they in here? You're a different person. Oh, you. Oh, wait, no, you're the guy that was behind the counter earlier. No one's over there. It would be nice if the quest giver would... Well, I guess it doesn't make sense if they were to tell you what person's missing. Since you're gonna have to do it all on your own. That's why she's getting you to give these shrooms to people. Maybe it's the farm all the way in the back I gotta find. There's like one person at the farm. That would actually make sense. No, I already went to the farm. I forgot. I already gave 2 people mushrooms at the farm. Is it you, maybe? Hey, you want a mushroom? I think I already gave her one. Did you go to the guy who goes to the lab? Oh, this guy! I think you might be my last target. I also need to go all the way up there to unlock this area's map. No.
Oh.
It's not this guy. Where even is the research lab? I don't even know. Because I did everything in the farm that I could possibly do. These guys are the treasure people, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, maybe not. No, these guys are the treasure people. Maybe I should follow them. They'll take me to the treasure. Probably not. Who's the guy that goes to the lab? I don't think I've seen anyone go to the lab. No, I don't want any more milk. Sorry. Will this say where the lab is? Alright, there it is. Okay. Ah, that's the lab. Okay, okay. Oh my god, I keep seeing these motherfuckers. Okay, what friend do I gotta take you to? I guess that's why they give you this. Oh, I could just drive them all over there. Just do this. Just go like that. Get the little steering wheel going on. Put the little buddy on. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, I don't have wheels. Oh wait, no, I do have wheels. Why isn't this working? This needs to be like actually on. Like here? Does it need to be there? How come I was able to put this on another thing and it worked? Alright, this is what we'll do instead. No! Go! Go forward! Go! If I put a little weight on the front. No. Wait, no! 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 Oh my god. That kid's fucking dead, man. Oh. I love this game. Okay. Let's just go to the fucking lab, man. Will he be there still? Or will he reset his location? Like, what happens to that guy now? Okay, hello, anybody home? Okay, well, Robbie has left. That makes sense. We saw Robbie earlier. I assume there's just gonna be like maybe a Korok seed here. Or maybe literally nothing at all, huh? Oh wait, there's a diary. This is kind of cool. You can see all the old Breath of the Wild shit. Kind of cool. But no one's here. So I don't know who to... Is that a person? I think that's a person. It is a person.
Hi.
Oh, someone I already fucking talked to. And I've talked to those guys. Have I talked to you? Yes! Finally! Fucking finally, alright. Let's go continue this now. Dude, I love Hateno Village. Nice and quaint. Super comfy. Alright, I've given all of these shrooms like you've asked.
Ma.
Okay.
Ma.
Is that it?
Ma.
I have to wait for the election to start? When it's lights out. When will it be lights out? The lights are always fucking on. Okay, let's go get the Hylian shield. I believe it is like right here. Actually, what I can probably just take not the shrine, the tower, and like just hover right over there. Let me pull up the page. What does it say? Oh, okay. This seems pretty simple. I need to do the geoglyphs as well. Okay. So I gotta get to the very back side of this. Actually, am I even gonna make it normally? I don't think I am. Wait, hold. No, I'm not making it. Okay, I need to get to there. I don't... Oh, hello. Hello, I didn't even know this... Oh, shit. What's over here? Oh, people are just casually walking around in here? I didn't even enter this area.
Huh?
You found recipes in here? How do you find recipes in here? What's down here? Hold on. I kind of want to explore this castle now. I wish this camera was a little faster. Just a tad bit faster. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, he's gonna chase me. There's two? These guys even drop. Don't drop that shit. Run. We're going deep into this cave, or this castle, man. There's a claymore. And there's more enemies to deal with that I really don't want to deal with. Actually, hold on. There's something underneath the stairs there. Give me this shit. Oh yeah, that's for like stealth. No! I thought I had enough hits still on that weapon. I haven't really been dodging anything either. Wait, where's it gonna spawn me? Oh yeah, the Great Fairies. I gotta find like some flute. Oh, they put me like right here. Sick. And the enemy's not there. Oh wait, no, he's here. Let me use this actually. Okay, it just seems there's like only a bow there, so goodbye. I'm not gonna bother with that. I gotta look for the docks, which is completely not in the right area that I'm in. So I can just... Ooh, am I able to scale up here, actually? Aha! I don't even remember the layout to this castle, man. There's a chest here. I'll take that. Royal Guard uniform! Nice! What does this do? Nothing? Just increases my damage. Or my defense. Cool. So I wonder if I can get the whole Royal Guard outfit in here. That's like, that's my goal right now. Ooh, there's something here. There's something here. Is there a chest in here? We will find out. Oh shit. There's 2 boxes. I really don't care about that. Oh, fuck. Okay, we gotta go back. Oh, shit. Can I take this? Fuck out. Get me out. Wait, I have an idea. Get me out. Oh, hell yeah, it worked. Okay. Sweet. This is actually like exactly where I wanted to go. Fuck yeah. No. I'm only here because of a Kotaku article that tells you how to get a Highland shield really early. But I found a piece of clothing too, so okay, so I need to go, where do I need to go again? Oh, I need to go deep. I need to get my ass over there. But I'm also seeing... Does that lead to... I'm assuming this leads to a chasm as well, right? Like, it would make sense. But, dude, that shit's scary. I don't want to go down there. I might try the speedrun for this game. Honestly, the Breath of the Wild speedruns look fun, so I feel like this would be the same. Unless, like, they patched out, like, the big... like stuff you would want to achieve, or not achieve, but like the tricks and shit. Where are the docks? Maybe I need to go lower. Let's go lower. Give me the other piece. Give me the other clothing. Knight's Claymore. I'll take that. Get rid of this. I don't want this. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be on Japan time. I didn't even know there was gonna be Japan time today, to be honest. I thought everyone was just gonna be playing Zelda. Like fucking, like Fidel said he's not gonna show up because he's playing Zelda. Ooh, maybe I gotta go in here. Maybe I gotta go. Ah, yes, this is it. I found it. Okay. So apparently you just shoot an arrow through here or something. I don't know. What do you gotta do here? First of all, no. Blah, blah, blah. Upon reaching the docks, you'll notice a long stair. Oh, there's a staircase. Blah, blah, blah. Surrounded by torches. Okay, so we gotta go up this long staircase here. And there will be an area surrounded by torches. Yo, the game didn't tell me about this. The article didn't tell me about that, bro. No, 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 no! Please. Okay. What? You'll notice a long staircase that leads to a higher level with a brazier surrounded by... Oh, I go there! But I gotta get Pat. What? Why is this glowing? What is this? Dark clump. Using it in cooking to get... use it in cooking to get gloom resistance. Okay. So we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to do a little speedrun technique right here. I hope they don't show up here again. Unless that's them right there. No, I just got unlucky with them spawning, I guess. Okay, so I guess they want me... Here we go. So I gotta shoot fire into this. Bam. And then we get this chest. And then we open it up. Yeah! Hell yeah, baby! We're gonna drop this shield. We don't want this shield. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. The shitty thing is that this thing still breaks. So let me eat those right now, just in case some bullshit pops up. I don't immediately die. I honestly don't even know where this takes me. Where does this lead to? It leads to outside and some bullshit. Okay, so let's get out of here. No, I think I'm just gonna do all of the dungeons off stream. I haven't started any of them though, because I've mainly just been wandering around exploring the world and shit. Like, I've just been doing shrines. Like, this is all I have explored. And what is this? Oh, the lab. Can I teleport to the lab if I wanted to? No. I don't know why that lab's highlighted. We can get rid of this now. I don't need this. Dude, I was just walking around in this area and I found this big ass boss monster type shit over here. I was spooked. This is where a Great Fairy is, but I need a flute. Some NPC said I need to find a flute to... Or no, who's calling me? Who the fuck is this? you? Some bot on WhatsApp, bro. Fuck off. I want to delete that shit so bad. But I have family that uses it. I need money. That's what I need. I need to get some money. Let's go see if I have money to make. I think the first, if I'm gonna do a dungeon first, the first one I'm gonna do is the Gerudo one. But the game's telling me to start with the Rito one, so I might also start with that as well. Okay. Let's go to... I don't know why my game chugs in Kakariko. My game's been running smoothly everywhere except when I, like, jump from that spot in Kakariko. Alright.
Yeah.
Yes. I may have some stuff to sell. I like my rubies and my topaz. I still don't think that's enough, though.
Ah. Ah.
I need 150 rupees.
Ah.
Actually, you know how I can make rupees really quick? I haven't been helping, the motherfucker, with the signs and shit. Where do you initially land again? When you first jump out. Okay, you would land like here. Somewhere here, okay. Yeah, Rito Village does seem like a good, or not, is it Rito Village? I don't remember, but it seems like that would be the good place to start since the game's, like, leading you into that direction. Okay, I need to find the dude that, like, holds up the signs. Because I figured that, you can help him hold the sign up and you get money from him. I just don't know which locations I remember seeing him at. Because I did the one in Kakariko recently. And I was like, oh shit, you can help him. Oh, also, I got my horse from Breath of the Wild to show up. And I forgot I named it Quagmire. How does this thing hear me? What the fuck? Holy shit, what the hell? Hey, back up. Okay, I don't remember where the sky is. Maybe he's over here. I think I also need one more pony point for something. I unlock something new. Oh, another thing I wanted to try. I wanted to see if amiibos were once a day type shit. Hold on. Oh, they're not. Sick. Come to Papa. Topaz. Actually nice. Hold on. Hold on. This game actually has me debating on buying amiibos. Zap Shroom. Razor Shroom. Raw Prime Meat. That's actually really nice. Okay, yeah, so it's once a day for each amiibo, which is nice. Saflina. Armoran. Here's a stable. Oh! I remember one of the guys being close to a stable. But I think it was like one of these. No, not that one. This one. Also, wait, why did the thing say there was a chest? Wait, did I not get the chest in here? What a nice shot. Oh, I didn't get the chest in this. Or that one. Or that one. Or this one. Wait, wait. Did I really not get the chests in? Wait. Oh, no, no, no. The chest means I have gotten them. So I didn't get a chest in this shrine. Or that one. And whatever. The chests are so minimal anyways. It's like 5 arrows or some shit. Okay, if I'm correct, there's a guy with a sign either here or in Hyrule Field. Is it this one? No, he's not here. He is not here. Okay, then he might be at this one then. Yeah, the shrine, like, the only thing I would want from them really are arrows, but I'm not gonna bother wasting time to backtrack for shrine chests. Doo. Oh, look at that. Japan time's gonna be late because Shoku's not even home. Pog. Is the sign guy here? No, that's where the little machine thing is. Okay, I don't remember where these fucking sign guys are. What is this? Oh, that's a little merchant guy. What is this? Those are trees. Okay. Okay, it's not here. Okay, there's a shrine here I could go to. Oh, wait, maybe it was... Oh, it might be here, actually. And then this way is going to lead to Rito anyways. So I could just start going this way. Alright, remember there's like a moving tree enemy or something over here. Like a pseudo-wudo. It's this one. There it is. See? You son of a bitch. So I gotta go there. Yeah, Yeah, we can do that. It does suck. I really wish the bombs from Breath of the Wild were in this, so I could like travel around a lot faster. But the flow of combat has been, I feel like, a lot better this time around. Spamming bombs in combat was kind of like, not cheesy, but it was really easy to get away with it. Let's see if I can fuck these guys up. Do they have oh, they got a big boy. We might have to burn a bomb or arrow or something. Actually, I might be able to hit one of them here. Did I even hit a single one with that bomb? Sick. Dude, oh, I'm low on arrows. I'm so low on arrows. Let's use my trusty claymore. Dude. I felt like I had no range with that weapon. Hello? I'm running low on arrows. I need to start burning some shit. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Here, speaking of burning shit there. Give me some arrows. Give me a fucking apple. What is going on with the camera? Holy shit. Is that all of them? Soldier's clay. Wait, isn't that the claymore just? Oh no, there's knight's claymore and soldier's claymore. Okay. Okay, I got some arrows back. That's nice. Is there no chest? Oh wait, there we go. Really wish those were arrows in there. A spiked bow. I really don't need this, but I'll take it. I feel like all of this is just gonna blow away. And I think it all did. I think it all exploded away. Fuck. I got some arrows. A stake. I think it all just fell down there. No one's here to save you. You're dead. Do I even have anything strong enough to break this? I mean, I guess maybe this claymore. Yeah. Blackened crab and roasted base. I'll take it. And some arrows. Oh shit. Cash with the raid. What up, cashers? What up, Jacksonites? Hope you had a good stream, bro. I had to stop watching because you were doing some crazy shit, and I was like, alright. Alright, I gotta go play the game myself. I gotta go play the game and pre-order some amiibos myself. Nice 50 ads. Hey, nice for the income, bro. Dude, I miss the Lionels. Actually, I kind of don't. Because I feel like they replaced the Lionels with cooler things. And I don't gotta fight Lionels like 50 times in a row. So, dude. Why? I spoke way too fucking soon. And he fucking sees me. Wait, he seems really weak with his... Oh, shit. Hey, you know what? Come here. We're gonna fight you. Come here. I thought I dodged that. They only removed the Guardians? Okay. The fucking odds of me saying they're just bringing up the Lionels and then I run into one. I feel like I actually can beat this thing though. Maybe I use like I only have one of these. Fuck. I did not do as much as I thought I would. Yeah, you know what? I don't even do much damage to him. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna fight you. I don't do that much damage. I am sorry. Let's just go get that that shrine. Oh, it's right past him. That's pretty epic. How far is his view distance? It's fucking far. Okay. That boy can really see from afar. Holy shit. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right over there. Alright, let's ignore that. This shrine is so far. How did I even scope this out? And you know we gotta go over here. That was the easiest one of all. That was that was so simple. Are there Korok seed milestones, or is it just collect all of them? I don't know how it worked in Breath of the Wild. I think you just straight up have to collect all of them. We're just gonna glide across. There's definitely some shit down there. Please don't. Dude, I knew you were gonna do some bullshit like that too. Another buddy needs to be rescued. Where is your friend this time? And if you say he's all the way at the top of this mountain, you can best believe I'm not helping you right now. Hello? And there. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, let's see how we're gonna get you up here. I mean, we can just do this, honestly, and just... find you a spot somewhere. Right. You might fall there. Put you right there. Oh, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Yay! Alright, 31 seeds. Increases attack power when cooked. Okay. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of shit over here. Oh, man. Dude, this is a gold mine of shit. Swift carrots, okay. We got some eggs over there in the tree. Give me the egg. There we go. Now where did the shrine go? It's over here. I hear like an owl, or I hear something that I don't fully trust. Okay, my house has been officially sold. Pog. Pog you. Missing pathways. Missing pathways. Oh. This one does not look fun. Oh wait, is it just this? Don't tell me this is just the puzzle. Wait, how do I... Can I climb this? No. How do I get this chest? Might as well get it while I'm here, right? I know you do this for this, and that's basically the puzzle right there. Oh, you can do this. Cheat a little bit. If I have the room for it, I don't know if I can. Damn, I thought I would be able to move that. Go down. There you go. Yes. Good drop. Good drop. Good drop. Yeah, this is Japan time today. Oh, I should probably join the call. Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, where's Fidel at?
He said he wouldn't be here.
Doesn't...
Yeah,
God,
interesting.
thank God.
Very interesting.
I mean, yeah, I gotta play it out. All right, but you know what I'm saying? Next week, that new FF14 patch comes out. Yes, sir! Woo! Yes, sir!
I'm saying that like I'm gonna be playing the content of the new
Come on,
patch.
dog.
I'm
It
not
don't
gonna-
matter, but it'll be there for you when you're ready. You feel me?
True.
It will be there for you when you're ready.
And if
no
that ain't
pressure.
that ain't FF14 in a nutshell, I don't
That's
know
what I'm
is.
saying, bro. Like, it's really different. Like,
Bro, I play the fucking new expansion like once every 14 months, bro.
are you done with it?
Hell no, I still gotta play Endwalker.
Oh, true?
So we're at similar points now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I did the Nia raids, which were a lot of fun.
Those are fun, especially the first time you do them.
Yeah.
After that, they get annoying when you get them in your dailies, but up until then, you're like, yeah.
Well, at least at the moment, if you get them in your roulettes, you get the
Yeah,
Moogle
yeah.
tombstones from them.
Endwalker got me fucked up and I'm merely a viewer. That's fact. That's fact. I'm saying, bro. Endwalker is goated, and it's not close. Respectfully. And that's me saying that, knowing that I've also said that all the expansions before that were at least good. So maybe Stormblood's not that good. Stormblood's okay.
Stormblood's alright.
It's okay.
Post Stormblood is where it's at.
Yeah, post Stormblood
Yeah.
that actually saves Stormblood is post Stormblood. It saves that shit like crazy. But Shadowbringers? Fire. Start to finish. Fire start to
Fucking love Shadowbringers.
Bro, I told you, bro. That shit kind of crazy.
I still think I like Heavensward the most.
You haven't played Endwalker though.
That is true. That is true.
Say that. Let me know if you feel that way after Endwalker, bro. Here's the thing. It's crazy. Like, I normally don't like to like super gas things, but Endwalker is one of the very few things that I know I can gas and it won't matter. Like, it won't matter. Crazy how I played FF14 for 2 weeks straight when Endwalker dropped. Yeah, man, I took off 2 days from work. And I never took off of work. And I might take a half day to do this fucking, because this is the last. I think we're getting the new expansion this year. In like December. Or maybe January.
That'll be sick.
Because it's around every 2 years, and we're way into that now. Shadowbringers came out, Endwalker came out December of 2021.
Didn't they split part of the team for 16?
Yeah, I don't know how much of the
I-
Final
yeah.
Fantasy 14 team you took with them to do 16.
Yeah, I don't know how. I think they took a lot of the combat. All right, I'm gonna die to this boss, but I'll show y'all. But they've been working because that's like the next big like thing. What is the what do you call it? It's the next because the next expansion is like now like it's level 100.
Yep.
Which is crazy. It's about that time.
Hopefully they don't do a level squish. Like fucking wow.
You mean like you prestige, like you reset to 1?
No, they like forcibly took the levels in WoW, and now the max level is like 60.
Forcibly, I'm having trouble understanding.
They decided as the levels got to 110 that oh we're gonna set the levels back to 60.
Oh, okay. No, that's ass. And FF14 would never do that. A, because it's ass. B, because it's Blizzard, and they would never do that shit. And C, like the game would literally not work.
I mean, WoW technically also shouldn't work, but you basically redesign parts to make it work. They basically what they did it, and then they made it so you can skip. Like you basically pick one expansion you want to play through, one old one, and then you go to the one right before the current one, and then you do the current one, rather than having to go through all of them. Which is in WoW it kind of makes sense because it's not as story tied, but
yeah, that's why I don't think it works in F14 because all the classes are story tied. But number squish in general is good. I mean, I'd always rather have a prestige than number squish. I think number squish is actually like the worst option.
Yeah, I hate number squishing. Like you think it's good because maybe if you're new to a game, it's like, oh yeah, I can catch up, or numbers will get bloated. But when you've been playing a game for a long time, locking in and just feeling weaker doesn't feel good.
Yeah, but also it's like one of those things where if your game is good, the thing about FF14 in particular is that the game is set up where you don't feel like you can never catch up, no matter how high the level is, because a level 90 character is going to feel the same as the level 150 in terms of how to get there. But because you can literally play the MSQ the entire time and only do the MSQ, and if you're doing it like correctly, quote unquote, you will never have to do a daily in your life or grind levels. You're good.
These they drop rupees? What the fuck? I did not know that.
It's coast. I don't feel weaker, I guess. That's probably why it doesn't bother me. I mean, I feel that.
I'm just a numbers person, so like to the point where like I could tell you in certain expansions how much damage a particular spell of my character would do because I play that much and those numbers matter to me. So then when I log in, and now my character is just weaker, it's very obvious he's weaker. It doesn't feel so great. But if you don't really care about that, sure, then level squish or stat squish probably doesn't matter to you. Just to me, it's very annoying. Someone that does care about that a lot.
Yeah, but I think they're more likely to do prestige system, and even then, I don't think they do it at level 100. I think they want people to.
I mean, 14 has a new game plus.
Yeah, they already have that. But I think they want people to hit level a mile. I'm more interested in like I actually don't even think that's gonna be the big deal because I don't think they're just level 100. I want to see what classes. Because I think it's a tank. We get a tank and a. I think it's time we get like a magic DPS, right? It's been a while. Like when was the last magic DPS?
Let Blue Mage be able to do.
That doesn't
content.
count.
Then it would have been Red Mage, right?
No, I
Red
wasn't saying Blue Mage is the answer. What you're saying, I'm saying let it do normal content.
Oh.
Right.
No, yeah, but
Yeah, I feel like
Red
they add some kind of temporal magic.
Ooh.
Magic class.
So a time mage.
Yeah.
All they need to do is change the astrologian weapon to not look like dog shit and just give me a dual disc. Everybody just wants a dual disc, but you won't do it. You fucking idiot. Sorry, Yoshi. I want to flex my minions, Puppet Master. Okay, but you already have a summoner class.
Yeah, but even that class got hard simplified at this point.
My friends playing from 1 to 90, like new player. He's a sprout. He's playing summoner and he's having a great time. Because
yeah, I know. I'm not saying that's like a bad
you
thing.
want like a high skill ceiling summoner. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't want any. The thing is, I just don't want anything like. I don't think microing in FF14 should
Well,
ever be a thing.
even then, you don't really need to micro. Like, say, WoW's pet classes, for instance. You don't really micro the pets, but you have stuff like Hunter that can literally go out and find any beast in the world and make it its pet and name it and all that stuff. So, like, all that's really
So
cool
you-
for, like, player
so like
fantasy.
So like a blue maid, but like minion.
Well, no, because they all fall under. They're basically the pets are basically skins. So there's basically well, it was more complicated. They simplify it. There's like 3 hunter trees, and each pet falls into one of the 3 trees. But certain pets have things like certain pets can cast heroism, which is a big buff. Certain pets have big defensive cooldown. It's like stuff like that.
Okay.
But you can just go get any pets you want, and they
I
open
do
new
like the
ones.
time mage though. I think that's correct. I like that. I like that actually. Now that you said that, I do like.
That is probably the last mage class they haven't put in that game. Could be wrong about that.
I mean, it was. I mean, the last magic DPS was red mage. They
No, but
just-
I mean like Final Fantasy type.
Oh,
of mage.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
'Cause
'Cause I'm thinking what else even is there after.
So they just put a
that.
support in, and they put a melee DP. So yeah, I think they definitely put in a tank. Definitely put in, magic. It's definitely 2. It's always.
Yeah.
And then for because ranged physical, the last one was machinist.
Dancer. Dancer, Shadowbringers.
You're right. Dancer. You're right. I don't know why I always think Dancer is a base class. Don't know why. Because I'm thinking it's Bard. That's what.
Makes sense, they're both musical.
Yeah. So Dancer, and then so we're good on that. Melee, we're good on that. Healer, we're good on that. And then yeah, tank, and then magic. It has to be. We haven't gotten a tank since Gunbreak. That's Cap. That's Cap. Dark Knight. That's Cap.
No, Gunbreaker was after Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone in chat know what I do with these clumps of dirt or something? Because I feel like I see these everywhere and it's interactable, but I just don't know what to do.
All right, are we starting soon? What's going on?
I'm waiting for you guys. I'm literally just sitting. I'm eating dinner in the meantime.
Trophy even live? What's good, Token?
Yeah, he's
Token
live.
Black, bitch.
Where's Mike?
Oh, I need to change my reactive. Hold on, let me go do that.
That's a whole lot of months.
Let me go do that. Here. Nah, RJ. I mean, if you can't, I mean, FF14 I think is the best MMO for people who don't pay attention, like, because you can just play whenever. You just pick up the game and go. It's not like a game you gotta play every day.
Oh yeah, Shofu, if you're speaking, we can't hear you, and your chat seemingly can't hear you either.
Thought it was muted. Just seems daunting from the outside. I 100% understand. But just believe.
Yeah, it's definitely the most new player friendly MMO.
Yeah. Yeah, but you, I mean, yeah, you in the UK though, so you hopefully you get people to play with.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for 113 months, my brother. And
Ain't no
McDerrick,
problem, man.
thank you for the long time but yet inferior to Virum 104 months. Appreciate
That was crazy. Why'd you do that?
I need him to.
Because you
give up
did it
9
right
months
after
over
Virum.
there.
Oh, okay. Well, but inferior to Vero.
Not wrong.
Can't make this up. Thank you for 18 months, bro. Optimus Max in this 33 months.
Hold on. So I'm gonna start marking off. So I'm gonna make a thread here in our chat. I'm just gonna call it shows where Ricky Cocaine is absent.
Hold on, I already have a pinned message in here counting the number
Oh, you do?
where Warchamp and Ricky are absent.
Let me see this. Oh, who misses more shows 2023? Oh, they're tied. Oh wait, just kidding. Warchamp has 4.
actually
Warchamp has
yeah.
4.
Now it's 5 versus 4.
Oh, you're doing it this way. See, I could never do this way. I would just have to put a raw number there.
Champ's at least working this week.
He said he was gonna pull up on Roger. That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know if Roger's gonna let that happen.
Obviously he did not.
And I don't
What's
think
happening?
Warchamp has his laptop.
Warchamp said he was gonna pull up on you, bro.
No, he's not.
Okay, I'm just telling you what he said, not what he did. What are we talking? What are we?
He's not going to.
Okay,
It's not happening.
I said obviously that did not happen.
Yo, this
I'm
shit
on
look
your
my
side,
dark
bro.
Plains. Hold up.
Yes, Fred.
I'm in
he's doing
jammies. I'm
the,
not having company right now.
The world
Jammies.
first.
Yeah.
He's streaming that. But that just finished today,
Zelda.
actually.
Why can't you have company in gems?
You just finished Tears of the Kingdom?
No, the Race to World First, the Warchamp that just finished today.
Oh.
And I said, why
Well,
can't you have company while you're in jammies?
Because I don't want any company while I'm in jammies. I'm comfortable. I'm eating my tacos. I got my margarita. I got my jammies. I'm good.
Alright.
That's all. I just don't want people over. I want to relax.
Alright.
Mhm.
Noah, thank you for 32 months. And see the Beast, 50 months. Baba G's, 26 months.
Let's go.
Well, I'm playing the intro now.
Do it. Go right into it. We're using the same.
I forgot.
Lydia?
I forgot I need to make another one. I've been on so much Tears of the Kingdom, I forgot.
Eventually, we're gonna you have to reuse some. So it doesn't.
Okay, what is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here, and welcome to the Japan Time podcast for May 15th, 2023. This is our first ever show since the release of what is probably going to end up being Game of the Year 2023, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We are out quite a few people right now. I know I didn't just hear Cap from the guy that likes Horizon. Sit your ass down.
Cap.
We had a couple people who are in here right now. First and foremost, we have Shofu, of course. What's going on, Shofu?
Hey, man, rest in peace, DC, man. That was my fucking guy. Very sad what happened to him.
Yeah, rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, DC.
Oh, absolutely. Rest in peace. I forgot that happened since the last show. Oh man. Yeah, rest in peace to ZC. Really great guy. He was really awesome at all the Pokemon events too. Whenever we went to Pokemon Worlds and things, he would hook us up with badges, and yeah, really sad to see what happened to him. Really sad. So we've got Shofu in here as well, paying his respects. We've also got McDareth. What's going on, McDareth?
Doing well. I mean, we're gonna get into it later. Obviously, I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't know when I'm gonna finish that game. I'm like 28 hours in, and have just started going towards the Rito mission, which is like the first main one they send you on. I have just been exploring a bunch, but we'll get into that later.
I'm glad you mentioned that as well, because I saw some people asking in the chat earlier whether or not we're going to go into spoilers. We are absolutely not. There are not going to be any story spoilers in this discussion at all. I think we're all still relatively early into the game. We're not super far. I just got to my first technical dungeon today at the end of my stream. So again, very early first impressions, but I think a lot of us have already 10, 15, 20 hours in the game. So yeah, again, no story spoilers, but we will be talking.
So I have a question, right?
Yeah,
So how far? Okay, so definitely not. You know me, I wouldn't talk about story. But with a game like this, half the joy is finding stuff for yourself. So how far in are we gonna talk about stuff we see? Because there's stuff I read into that's wow, this is kind of crazy.
I think
That I'm
up
glad
to
I
this
just
weekend
did.
is fine. I mean, none of us have been playing for a super long period of time. So I feel like anything we've discovered in these first 3 days that aren't necessarily super story spoiler, I think we're good to go.
All right.
Because people have been sharing their creations and things on social media, so I feel like it's totally fine. All right, well, someone else who's taking their time with the game, we've got Coastward. What's going on, Coast? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, I'm fucking loving this game, man. It's bringing me back to, when the Switch first came out in, what was it, 1999? Oh, how long ago was this console released? Man, I'm loving this.
2016.
I'm loving this game, though. I'm loving it.
17.
Oh, you're right. It was 17. It got announced in 16. That's right. Dang. See, I thought it was older than it actually was. Which is what I think about Tito all the time. What's going on, Tito?
Damn.
I am kind of I'm old as shit. I'm not old as you, but I'm old as shit. No, I only said Cap because it's this year's kind of stat. FF16, Spider-Man 2. I don't think that's a
Spider-Man
lot.
2 not winning nothing, bro.
That's Cap. That's the kind of game that wins awards, bro. Are you serious?
Bro.
I'm telling you right now. No.
It's the kind of game that gets nominated for awards. It doesn't win them though.
It's not going to win it. No.
This game
I think there's
is
definitely
getting
some other really
tens
good games coming
across
this year, but
everything.
yeah.
I don't think Spider-Man's getting tens across
Spider-Man's not
everything,
getting close.
man.
There was a world where I would have
Don't
probably
say tens across
agreed with
everything.
you.
It doesn't
Too,
look how it looks because the console is on, man.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Biggest downside is because of the console, honestly, with this game.
Like I said, we'll talk about what I told you earlier, Roger. But I'm just going. I haven't looked at reviews for nothing. I'm just going off of what people are telling me. So I didn't know it was getting tens across. Whatever.
Oh yeah, it's been getting a lot.
I just know that there's a lot of good games coming.
It's currently reviewing higher than Breath of the Wild did, which is pretty insane.
Well, I think
high?
okay. So if we could jump, if I could jump on this real fast, because I think my biggest worry with this game. Okay, hold on. My biggest worry with this game was that as so Breath of the Wild was so amazing because when you're playing it, you're getting that feeling of wow, all this stuff is new because Zelda hasn't been like this. Yeah, there's been open world games. Even though people act like Breath of the Wild was the first, it definitely changed a lot of the way that genre has been going forward. So a lot of stuff with Breath of the Wild was brand new. So I thought if this is just Breath of the Wild 2, you're not going to get that feeling again. But there are so many times in this game it does something or something happens or I go to somewhere and I get that feeling all over again. And it's happened so many times. And I'm not even probably even a quarter into this game yet. I feel like it's going to review better literally because it did something that's so hard to do and it lived up to an already amazing game and topped it in so many ways.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It's honestly kind of remarkable going through this game. I played, I think a lot of us played Breath of the Wild when it came out, which was 6 years ago now. And yet, somehow, in spite of how familiar a lot of things feel, it still manages to feel fresh in a lot of ways. And I think the game plays to that idea incredibly well, just in terms of how it structures a lot of situations, how it presents Hyrule to you, all that jazz.
By the way, the person speaking right now is Viram. What is going on, Viram? I realized I didn't give an introduction for you, but of course I gotta do an introduction for you. Hello, Viram.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
It's good to be here as always.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Talking about
I'm
Zelda.
gonna need you to answer this question in the chat. Why is he British?
That's a stupid question.
Could've
I should just
completely ignored that.
I should just ban you from the chat.
I saw this
I mean, there is an answer. There is an answer.
And to be fair, didn't Fidel literally say the exact same thing?
No. He said, "Oh my God, he's British."
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's cool to meet the British.
That's what he said. He said, "Oh my God, he's British." Looks at Aru. Isn't that cool? Question mark. And I've never wanted to kick a human in the chest more in my life.
Oh, real quick, I actually want to ask and direct a question to someone specifically, and that is Shofu. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, a lot of the time you'll stream Pokemon, or you'll stream fighting games, or you'll talk about that kind of stuff. But Breath of the Wild, when it first came out, I remember being surprised by how much you liked it and how much you were playing it and talking about it. And so I'm curious if the magic is still there for you as well, playing through Tears of the Kingdom. Like, if you've been streaming it, really enjoying it, what are your initial thoughts so far?
I haven't played too much of it, honestly. I'm like 7 hours in. I unfortunately am just far too busy right now. I don't have time. I gotta get ready for things. You feel me?
Of course.
But it's been fun. Like of course it's fun. Like I still have the experience of I mean, I don't know. Every time I boot up the game, it's still, you know, I just run around and find stuff. Like I'm trekking across the desert right now, and I'm just running into random things that I didn't even know were there. Like, so it's cool. Like my experience with Breath of the Wild in this game is always just I always get the feeling that I can just do whatever the fuck I want whenever I want. So I can just freestyle the game, and it's fun that way.
I'm glad you said that too, because that is something that I didn't know if I would necessarily feel again after seeing that initial gameplay reveal. Like, I think seeing Ultra Hand, Fuse, Ascend, and Rewind or Recall or whatever for the first time, I was like, I mean, these seem like cool powers, but they don't necessarily feel, at least initially, they didn't feel to me like they were going to be as unique as the ones from Breath of the Wild, or that you'd be able to do as many things. But I actually think, like, this game is a lot more open with what you can do, and things that you can fuse, and places that you can go, and things that you can combine in the environment, and those things that stay there. Even, like, completing the shrines, I feel like, you know, there were always different ways to complete the shrines in Breath of the Wild, but I feel like this time around, I have seen so many people complete so many shrines so differently than I have, or like even other friends have that I've been watching on stream.
Yeah,
and so I think
that's always
kind of
been my
the
like
beauty
favorite
it
part
this
of the
time.
game. That there's no standard way to do anything. You can figure it out how you want to figure it out.
Yeah. And that the game and the tool set is there where you can pretty much do whatever you want at any time.
I feel like with this, it's like...
Oh, go ahead.
It's just, with Tears of the Kingdom, it's been so much more open-ended with the additions they've added that a lot of the things I'm hearing from other people with how they're playing is so much drastically different to what I've been experiencing. And, like, also across the board from, like, every other person I've been hearing about. Like, I've heard, like, a handful of people tell me how they've been playing this game, and each of them are unique on their own and do not share any similarities of how people have been playing this game. Which is honestly a feat of its own. It's cool to see a lot of people playing this game how they want to play it, and also being unique in their own way.
Because I feel like, you know, we are in a post-Elden Ring world right now when we're talking about open world games. And I did think, after how much I ended up really liking Elden Ring, despite not really playing a lot of Souls games, I was like, man, I don't know how another open world game is going to top this or even come close to this. And yeah, jumping back into the world of Hyrule and like discovering things and solving the puzzles and the gameplay loop of, you know, finding shrines or Korok seeds, upping your stamina, upping your hearts, you know, finding dungeons, discovering things, doing side quests. It's just been so much fun. And the time really does kind of like waste away playing the game in a way that I feel like even I didn't even really feel with Elden Ring. I feel like when I got lost in Elden Ring, it was because I would, you know, kind of lose track of time because I was battling a boss over and over again. It wasn't really like due to the exploration aspects, and I feel like that is where this game so succeeds with the underground, which I haven't even touched yet.
Yeah,
like, have any of you guys
I was gonna bring
Yes.
that up. Like
A
lot of the added on aspect of the game has definitely been the sky section and the underground section. Not only that, like when you compare it to Elden Ring, I feel like a lot of it also comes down to, with Elden Ring, I feel like there weren't as many like small little quests that you can do compared to Tears of the Kingdom. Like if you enter a new village or you come across a stable or something like that, there's always like a handful of little side quests or adventures you can do that open up things like new cooking or new clothes and stuff like that. So it's open-ended in every aspect of the game, and honestly, a little bit better than Elden Ring. I'm gonna be real.
So
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say real fast. So for anyone who's seen the underground, hasn't gone down there, trust me when I tell you. I won't tell you what, but go into the underground. Go to the underground do that
Anytime I've
quest.
seen any of that stuff, I
Yeah.
get the hell up out of there.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm-
jumping in
no,
this
no, no,
big
no, no.
dark
Wait,
hole,
wait.
bro.
Yeah,
Is that the
don't
shit
jump
where-
down there,
I'm not
bro.
jumping down, bro. I can't
Hell
see
no.
nothing. There's goo everywhere. There's
Is that shit where Snark got gripped up?
that was during a red zone, I think.
Oh, okay.
The fucking hands, bro. They
Yeah,
just
the
come out of
hands.
nowhere.
I-
They
I ran into
do
one and I
not
hate-
jump
I hate
down there
those.
unless
Those
you're
were
prepared,
horrifying.
man.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
I
first
guess that
time
would be
I ran
the
into a
thing.
floor master was in it was like on the way to one of the towers towards the Zora area, and I wasn't even underground. Then all of a sudden these things just come reaching out of the ground and chasing me. I didn't know what the heck was, I thought it was a blood moon. I thought I got caught like in the middle of a blood moon thing. But in reality it was just the floor masters coming after me. It was wild.
Jump scare
Yeah.
shit, man.
But let me say, if you like, I'm trying not to spoil it, but there is something down
Yeah,
there
of
that you
course.
get that what you get it's so good. So if you like crafting things, you should go into the underground.
So that's the other thing I've heard people say is like there's an optimal way, obviously, to do the quests in the beginning. But I also feel like I've watched so many other people stream this and completely ignore even the first one to get the paraglider. Where it was like my chat was even telling me like you really need to go get the paraglider right now. If you don't get it right now, like you're hemorrhaging your traversal aspect.
Yeah.
And I loved it though. I really I had such a fun time just jumping from the towers and exploring things and opening up the map, and it's just been so much fun in a way that I really wasn't expecting. I feel like even a couple months ago when we were talking about this on the show, I think we were all kind of excited, but at the same time, it just felt like with the marketing lead up for this game and the things they were keeping secret.
Yeah, it really felt like that worry it was going to be Breath of the Wild 2
Yeah,
and not something
yeah.
new.
Not
Yeah.
even. I honestly had a bit of a worry that it was going to be like Breath of the Wild DLC. But even when you step back into the world of Hyrule for the first time after that initial tutorial sky area and you land back on the ground, like even base Hyrule is so different. Like a lot of the towns that you visit again have changed over the years. Like there's certain environments that are exactly the same, but to me it's at least been a situation in which like I've liked recognizing certain landmarks, right? Like I like going back to a certain area of the map and being like, oh my god, this is still here. But it still feels like fresh enough, right? That it's been far enough away from the last time I played Breath of the Wild where a lot of the stuff feels new. And I do wonder if I would have felt the same way had I picked up Breath of the Wild again before this game came out. So I was just gonna ask if any of you replayed a little bit of Breath of the Wild prior to the release of Tears of the Kingdom and what that's been like.
No.
Nah,
I did
I
not.
completely forgot how to play the game when I turned it on. I had to learn how to play again.
I think there's just there was too much stuff coming out for me to even have a thought about playing Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom.
Sure. Yeah, I just know a lot of people who are going through the story quest again and wanting to re-experience things is a little bit of a refresher before going into this. But I feel like, yeah, even with the environments that I've run into so far, it feels like there's more biodiversity, like in terms of the way things are laid out. Not just in the underground or like in the sky areas, but I feel like even in the lava areas that I've gotten to so far, or some of the forests that I've run into, I feel like there's more monsters, like more unique, cool-looking monsters that aren't just like the same reskins of bokoblins or elemental versions of the Keese or whatever. I feel like there's a lot more of that. I feel like the environments themselves, like the trees and the different colors, are really, really pretty. You know, obviously, I think the one big gripe that I've seen a lot of people have, and you know, Tito, I know you could speak on this, is that the game looks like Breath of the Wild, right? It doesn't look like something that is like top of the line, best graphics of all time kind of thing that I think people are expecting out of games nowadays. Or like with, you know, things coming out in the near future, you've got Street Fighter looking beautiful and Final Fantasy looking beautiful, and you know, even recently like Jedi Survivor looked really good despite some of the weird spec problems that game was having on PC. So I'm also just kind of curious, like, does that bother you? Is that something that you've thought about at all while playing through it? Are you upset by the graphics at all? You wish it looked better? Or does it not really matter to you because you're having so much fun with the gameplay? Because, I mean, personally for me, it doesn't bother me at all. But again, people know me as, like, you know, hashtag Nintendo free game fanboy. But it really doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm just curious what you guys think.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the way it looks. Definitely, it'd be dropping frames here and there, but
Yeah.
that's standard for
Yeah.
the console that we're playing on, so I'm not tripping on that either.
Oh.
But it's also 30 FPS, and it's just I don't know. I've already gotten used to Breath of the Wild, so it's not really
Yeah.
too crazy.
Yeah, it's such a large scope game that it's like, you know, I would expect a game like this on the hardware that it's running on to run at 30 FPS. That doesn't really bother me. And like even the times where there are frame drops, it's like sporadic every now and then. It's largely still 30, and I think it definitely still looks and feels pretty good for the most part. And I think it manages to make up for those issues by just having such a nice art direction. I mean, Breath of the Wild was always a sort of very visually striking game in the way that it presented its art style. It almost had that kind of... It felt like an evolution of Skyward Sword's art style, in my opinion. And that just holds true for Tears of the Kingdom. And I think even though the game, you know, you look at it first glance and it still looks like Breath of the Wild, I think that's absolutely fine.
Why was that mentioned?
Because you were talking about how graphically you don't
Tito's
like
not playing
things
the
on
game.
Switch. Yeah. It was just before the show started. You had mentioned about how, you know, it's hard for you to play games on Switch.
Oh yeah, I
Because of the
avoid playing all
graphics and-
Switch games in general because
Yeah.
I think all of them look like ass. So
It's really unfortunate.
so I just don't play my Switch unless I want to play like Mario Kart. Like, but other than that, and like I just don't. I'm sure it's a fun game, but I just can't do it. I can't deal with the constant frame rate drops. I can't deal with games chugging on this fucking Nokia brick of a console. Like I'm just not. I'd rather just not do it. Like
To be fair,
but-
with Tears of the Kingdom, it's been very rare for me. Like, it's only been in one
Yeah,
spot.
this is not a Scarlet situation or
Yeah.
something. I feel like
Yeah.
the only time I've ever noticed anything was in dropping from the sky, where there's been certain moments, but I don't even think that's like a frame drop thing. I assumed it was like a loading screen thing, where if you're dropping from like a tower and you're going all the way down to the ground and you dive too fast, then sometimes I'll notice like not a freeze necessarily, but things do tend to like slow down a little bit. And I assumed it wasn't a frame drop. I just literally assumed it was the game loading up the rest of the world.
I feel like that kind of happens in general in situations where you just move a little bit too quickly. So the
Yeah.
game is having a bit of a hard time keeping up.
That was my experience too. And when I was moving too fast or too much was on the screen at once, started lagging a little bit. But in general, it's okay.
And just to clarify, performance is not the reason why I'm not playing this game. Like I don't know. I have to because people don't listen every show. Obviously, I just don't like Legend of Zelda shit. That's the main reason.
You've never been a Zelda person.
I just don't
Yeah.
like that shit. So that's really it. But I would be more inclined to play it if it wasn't on the Switch. But because it's on the Switch, I'm never touching it. Respectfully.
I wasn't really a Zelda person either before Breath of the Wild dropped. I
Right,
tried
right.
playing Twilight Princess. Is that the one where you can turn into a wolf?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. I tried playing that one, and I think I had fun, but I didn't stick to it. And then, of course, when I got my hashtag free product Nintendo Switch
All right.
2-3
Yes,
weeks
sir.
early with the game, you know what I'm saying? that was the only game I had to play, so I played it. And I was like, hold on. So that's when I became a Zelda person. When Breath of the Wild dropped.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. I never speak about the quality of these games because I haven't played them, so that would be ignorant for me to say that they're out. I'm just
I
saying.
do also feel like, you know, touching on what Shofu said very briefly though, I do think there is a section of people that never really played Zelda before, didn't really like Zelda, but now really like this series because of Breath of the Wild. Which is another reason why I think it was so smart that they decided to make the continuation in this world. And like, not only can you see this just in terms of like anecdotal evidence, but like this is something that I don't know if did we touch on the new Nintendo financials on the last episode? Because I know
No.
it's been a couple weeks because we had a break week. So essentially, Breath of the Wild prior to this was the best-selling Zelda game of all time. Like, and not even close. Like, by a significant margin, it was the best-selling Zelda game of all time, with nearly 30 million copies sold. And again, I think that's a testament to you don't necessarily need to be a Zelda fan to enjoy Breath of the Wild. It very much feels like its own thing. Not to say that the core DNA of the franchise isn't there, but like again, I think there's a lot of people who never played one until then.
It's the least Zelda game.
I pulled up to Breath of the Wild with not a well. Obviously, I knew who Zelda and Link were, and I knew Ganon
and Smash and stuff, of course.
Yeah, I knew the basics, but I didn't know a single piece of lore from any Zelda game ever when I pulled up to Breath of the Wild, and I played that game for 25 hours the first time I booted it up on stream. So I don't. Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that it's like it's a lot of reasons why I don't play the game. That's why I don't like, it's a lot of reasons. Like, it's on the Switch. I don't like Zelda in general. I hate silent protagonists. I can keep going. Like, it's just so I just don't play it. But I'm not gonna sit here and say this game ass because I haven't played it. That's really all it is.
Of course.
I'm glad my friends are having fun. I'm glad my friends are having fun.
I seen somebody say the $70 price tag is the only gripe.
It was 70, really?
Yeah,
I don't agree with. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree after playing.
There's an astronomical amount of content in the game, and that's not standard for games. There's way more content in that game than probably most games ever.
I paid 100.
I think we even had this exact discussion on the show a couple weeks ago, didn't we? Because we were talking about.
I've been saying this. They got to start charging for how much content. Why is Smash Bros. $60? And I always say that Black Clover game is $60 too.
Why he always brings up this Black Clover game?
That game is fucking caught.
Look, bro. All I know is Redfall came out, and that shit's $70 too. That game don't even work. That's what I'm saying.
Don't get me started on that shit, man. Do not get me started on that ass game,
bro. 5 Tears of the Kingdom, you can play that shit for 3 years and probably still see new shit the whole time. So like, you can't be mad. I mean, you can be mad at it, but I wouldn't say it's not worth $70.
No. I think the other thing, like we brought this up on one of the previous shows, I think people also tend to forget like how expensive games were when we were growing up. Because like the Super Nintendo N64, I guess I'm aging myself a little bit, or like Shofu too, but like Super Nintendo and N64 games were that expensive. They were absolutely that expensive. If you go back and look at old, Target flyers or Walmart or whatever, people were buying Tetris Attack on SNES.
Which is why I had a
No. Imagine paying like $60 for some Daikatana shit, like.
That's what I'm saying, man. Exactly.
Bro,
so
you had less information when you bought games. Significantly less. You used to just have to kind of, especially if you were like on PlayStation, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, like when they were shitting out games every week.
Not even then. Like, imagine fucking NES days where you barely know shit about.
You don't know shit about nothing.
When games were marketed by longevity, by being hard, where it was just like dumb difficulty to make you play longer, like that shit was dumb.
I mean,
and all you had to go by was the box art?
Artificial length, because they would just make the game
exactly
way more than it needs to be. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. But again, I understand people getting mad though in a situation where it's a game that, like Shofu brought up, like the Black Clover game.
Hey,
is a really good example.
No, the people who are mad, get your money up.
No. It's definitely a normal thing to be mad about.
Yeah.
Something being more expensive out of nowhere is definitely like not.
It's not, but it's necessarily out of nowhere.
It's not out of nowhere.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that literally. I'm just saying like the standard game is $60, and now this one's $70. It's definitely like.
In order to keep your money up, you have to spend smart, right? So even if you have a lot of money, you still don't want to spend $70 on something that you're going to play for 2 hours and say is terrible, unless you're stupid. But for the most part.
We've talked about like pricing in video games for literally like 2 years. Like this is it comes up every and we always come to the same conclusion. Like it's all about value. It's all about whether or not you think you can get $70 worth of. I know
you're gonna buy the game or you're not gonna buy the game. Is it worth it to you? That's for you to decide.
Like
for me, this game is $70 easy.
Bro, okay, so like for me, like I forget how much is Darkest Dungeon 2. This game just came out. And it's $40, bro. I'd pay $60 for Darkest Dungeon 2.
Right.
The game came out on the 8th. I'll tell you right now how many hours I got. I got 17 hours already. And I work like, they're just this. Like, it's just all about value.
if anything, I say pick your games more sparingly if the cost
Yes.
is going to
Correct.
going to upset you that much.
Yo, talk
Don't
that
spend money.
financially
Don't spend money
responsible-
on dick ass games that you don't care for.
Talk that fiscally responsible shit.
If you have a
What
problem with
game-
game prices are going to rise. It's inevitable.
Of course.
So, of course.
The one,
you
the one
adjust
that I'm always
accordingly.
surprised by, in terms of like how expensive it is versus how cheap it is, I'm always surprised that Cuphead with the DLC is $20. That game, I would happily pay $60 for Cuphead.
But that's because
That
it
is one
takes
of the most
the
beautiful,
average
amazing
person.
games. Yeah.
It takes the average person a while to beat that game because obviously
Of
there's
course,
a learning
of course.
curve. But if you
Of course.
really look at Cuphead, that game is like 20 minutes long.
Oh you're in and out real quick.
So they
But I
can't
just
I
feel
guess they can't in
quality-
good faith charge you $60 for a game with not that
No.
much content for it.
I think for me, it was always just like being blown away by the quality of the animations and the music and how much production value's in there. Like, I think Hades is another really good example. Hades is like
Yo,
$20
talk.
too. And that game, you could just sit and
That's a
play.
$60 game minimum.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I don't want to segue if y'all still talking. Keep going.
No. I mean, it's, same topic. I guess.
No, I was gonna switch off of Breath of the Wild. So you go.
Okay, so let's stick on Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit.
Yeah.
A couple other things, real quick. One, because I noticed she's in the thumbnail image for this week. We have Purra.
Bro.
Did people just not play Age of Calamity?
Bro,
I'm
This
assuming
is
I
not her
did
design in
play
Age
it
of
at all.
Calamity.
This
I did
looks
not finish
exactly
that
like
game.
her.
No, it doesn't. It's not at all the same. It's completely
Wait,
different.
could you link me?
Let me
Let me
pull
see
it up
this.
on Google.com.
Regardless, I do not get the hype. I don't get why she's trying
I don't get
Because they
I
didn't
don't get
expect
it.
her to look like that after she took them ugly ass glasses off, man. And
I also think people were just
wait, do they
expecting
do-
her
do
to
they-
be the
do
kid
they do
version.
the-
of her.
Do they do the
Because-
anime thing?
Right.
Do they do the anime thing? Where she takes off her glasses and she looks like a
No,
completely different
When
person?
when you first see her, she has
No,
these
but-
weird goggles on.
Oh, okay.
The one that we're seeing in the thumbnail, right? That's her with the glasses on. But the one in Hyrule Warriors, it's that, but her glasses are up. That's the only difference. She has her glasses.
No, the
on.
outfit is completely different.
She looks different. She's
Really?
a different
Yes.
hairstyle. She has her face looks. She looks different for sure. But she looks similar enough. I can tell it's the
Yeah,
same
I was
character.
gonna say I could definitely knew it was the same person.
Yeah. I don't think they just didn't expect it to look so cutesy like that. I guess I don't know.
I just think a lot of people going into this.
It's wild.
I just think a lot of people going into this thought we get the kid Purra again from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's right. Where she like de-aged herself or whatever because of her experiments.
Yeah,
I'm glad they got rid of that.
Kind of wiped Age of Calamity from my brain, to be honest. So I didn't even remember her in that game.
Yeah, I like. Oh, you're saying you tried to remove it from your brain?
I didn't try to remove it. I played that game for a bit and I didn't give a fuck about it after a while, and then I just
It
didn't
was
remember.
passively removed from his brain.
keeping- Yeah,
There you go.
Shit was malware.
it wasn't well.
No, in your brain, obviously it was. This shit got cleaned the fuck out.
The other thing I'm kind of curious about with everybody in the call who's been playing, have any of you done any of the quote unquote dungeons yet?
Nope.
Or have you just
I've
done
done
one?
one.
Are you saying okay? So define what you mean. You mean like old
I mean, like
Zelda
the-
style dungeons? Or are we
I
talking
mean the
about?
Zelda style dungeons, yeah.
No, I'm on my way to the read.
Okay, I'm on my way to the first one as well. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
What I will tell you is you can go. Okay, so this is like, it's not a story spoiler or anything, but if you went to Hyrule Castle, which you have to, obviously, you should go back there. Go back there. There's a way to actually go into a part that you were in Breath of the Wild. There's hard enemies in there, but there's good loot, and there is a cave. That cave takes you from Hyrule Castle all the way to the lookout landing, underground the entire time. I was in there for like 3 hours. It's giant.
So you immediately went to the underground then. This wasn't something that you
No.
waited to do.
So okay, that's not even the depths. That's what I was like. It's a cave that's under the you're still on the surface, but you're in a cave, and the cave is 3 hours long all the way through. And it has it's really strong enemies in there the whole way through.
It's probably not
It's
3
really
hours.
cool.
It's just you took your time.
I
I
didn't.
know what you mean. but
No. I'm not trying to play hyperbole. Normally I do take my time to explore around. I didn't. I
you
I went
sprinted
back
through the
one
entire
time.
thing.
I wasn't sprinting, but I was working my way through the entire thing. It's like, I'm not joking. It's giant. Like it's pretty crazy how big it is.
I've been spending most of my time just there's a lot of clothes you can collect, and I've been like getting a lot of that in my inventory and doing a lot of quests for that because I don't know, I like the clothes in this have been really cool to collect, and a lot of the amiibos, the Zelda amiibos that you can get, like the Link's Awakening one and the new one that came out, get you some cool costumes. So I was also thinking about buying some amiibos.
Do you know what amiibo? Is it just the
Amiibo.
Zelda ones that give you them? Because I have a couple.
The Zelda ones give you specific items. They don't always give you the outfits, but they can give you like paraglider cloths or like specific things that aren't just like cooking ingredients and stuff like that. But you can get, like, for instance, the Link's Awakening amiibo. You can get like the Link's Awakening costume.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. I know there's definitely ways, though, to get... Because I remember that being an issue with the original Breath of the Wild, and this is one, I guess, very minor spoiler, so just keep that in mind if you really don't want to know anything, like skip ahead 2 minutes. But I've heard that the Majora's Mask that was in Breath of the Wild that was previously, like, tied to an amiibo or something is now available via fighting a Lionel in the underground.
Yeah, like...
you can get it, but
not
it's like a
all
super
the-
difficult fight.
Not all of the
that's
costumes
cool.
are locked through the amiibo. You can get them. You can still get them in the game, which is a cool thing.
Yeah, it's not like excuse me. Yeah, people were saying the Majora's Mask was DLC, so
Yeah.
it's not like exclusive. Basically, it's
Yeah.
something that you could just get in the game. They popped it in there, which I
But
actually
the
think is
amiibos
pretty
just
cool.
make it nicer.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
Okay.
Honestly, they should have done that before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know why they didn't do it before, but I think that's great that they're actually doing that where you can get the stuff.
So one thing I'll say, speaking of super hard enemies, so like Lionel's used to be like the pinnacle of Breath of the Wild because like the overworld boss, like sub bosses, weren't really that special. They weren't really that hard. Yeah, there's one that I found and fought and beaten. This is pretty crazy.
Dude, I was like, while I was streaming, I was talking about how, like, sometimes I would randomly like turn corners in some areas, and there'd be this giant like boss monster, and I'd just be taken back. I was like, completely unexpected. And then I was sitting like, just in a field, and I was thinking to myself, man, I haven't really seen any Lionels, whatever. And I was thinking, man, they might have removed them or some shit like that. And then literally as I finished that thought, I see a Lionel pull up on me and just body me. I'm like, well, okay, I'm getting this Zelda experience now.
Yeah, the first Lionel I fought was in the depths, and I had 3 hearts. So it was because like literally I did that hit Royal Palace secret entrance, whatever it's called. And then I went into the depths. I had 3 hearts the whole time, and like I went all the way to the bottom edge of the depths, doing a whole quest line down there.
Did you get the,
So-
like, I want to ask you stuff about the depths, but, like, I don't want to spoil any, is it really a spoiler?
So it's like an ability AB, right? You're asking about that?
The what?
Okay, then no, you're not probably not asking about
I didn't hear you.
AB, an ability name with the initials
No,
AB.
it's an item.
AB.
Like I'm trying not to spoil it, but yes, go into
I know
the
what
depths.
I know what you're talking about, but no,
Yes.
I'm talking about something else, and I don't know if you've got.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
There is
So-
if you go to the Hyrule Castle in one portion of it, near the docks, there's a really cool item you can get from a chest.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
remember
listen,
that
one
from
thing-
the original game, so I think I know what
While
you're
you
talking
brought
about.
that up, one thing that I got that was really cool, that I was just curious, and I wasn't streaming it or anything when I did this. I was just like playing off camera, relaxing. Is I wanted to go back to the Great Plateau. Because, obviously, like, Breath of the Wild starts there, the original game. And I was like, I wonder if there's going to be anything there, like any special thing in the Great Plateau. And I went back to like, the Temple of Time. And I ascended, because now you don't need to climb everything. I just ascended to the top of the temple, and I got a cool item there. So if you guys are, playing the game...
I'm
and
gonna
you wanna
do
go
that
to the
now
Great
because I
Plateau,
didn't actually. I
would
went
suggest
back, but I
doing that.
didn't ascend. I just went
Yep.
like I just went there, so I'm gonna do that.
You have to go about it a weird way because the Temple of Time's like kind of ruined a little bit over the like however many years it's been since Breath of the Wild, and so there's certain parts of the roof that you can't ascend up, but there's basically like a puzzle that you can do to ascend your way to the roof.
Okay.
And you really don't even, I mean, you don't even need a lot of stamina for it. You could just get right up there. And I did it pretty early on, and I'm really glad that I did that because they, just as I thought, like, oh, they're gonna put something here to be like, oh, you remember this area? They did, and it was totally worth it, and I enjoyed it.
You know what I love about
I recommend that.
the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? They really get you thinking with your environment and like puzzle pieces, and how they introduce new things to you and get you to use your brain and figure shit out. Compared to like a lot of the other games that kind of just give you, hey, here's this little tutorial box. Here's some dialogue. This is how you do it. Go do it now. With Tears of the Kingdom, I've like actively had to think, oh yeah, I just got this thing. Maybe they want me to do something with this, and so that's something I've really appreciated playing so far. Is the less handholdy type of gameplay.
Yeah, I like it too because
for sure.
it's all context clues. So they gave you the tools and they kind of set up stuff in front of you, and then it's up to you to figure out how to use your tools to complete things.
It's also interesting too when you think about the jump from the game prior to Breath of the Wild, right? Like removing, I guess Link Between Worlds would have been the other one in between Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, but removing Link Between Worlds from it, like the last console Zelda prior to Breath of the Wild was Skyward Sword, and that game was the most handholdy video game I've ever played in my life, with Fi telling you everywhere to go. Not to say the game isn't fun, and I feel like they made some improvements with the HD version, but I also feel like there were a lot of things in that didn't need to be there, and I felt like they kept over-explaining things to me. Whereas Breath of the Wild kind of just like dropped you in the world, and like you just mentioned, I feel that even more with Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like going through the Great Plateau again, if you're ever looking to replay Breath of the Wild, I do feel like there's certain tutorial beats that you have to hit, whereas that early environment on the Sky Island at the very beginning of this game, I felt was great because not only could you go any direction that you wanted to go in to complete the shrines, but I also felt like it was a lot of fun just gliding and trying to figure out like what island I wanted to go on, right? Like the fact that it was in the sky as opposed to just being like a plateau on the ground separated it and added an extra level of danger to it that I think the Great Plateau didn't have earlier.
The one thing I'm a little perturbed about with this is I wish they made a little check to see if you had Breath of the Wild save data on your Switch to just skip over some of the tutorials that you would have like learned from that, just to like save you a little bit of time from sitting through stuff. I know
It's
there's
kinda
some
funny,
things.
Yeah,
they do check.
Yeah, it checks the horses that you have.
Yeah, I
in
know
Breath of
there's
the Wild.
some things, but like there's like tutorials on how to like I don't know, like very basic, like here's how stamina works, stuff like that. Like I know how it works. I played Breath of the Wild. Like I don't really need that. I wish I didn't have to sit through it. Another thing I wish I had was more control over my settings. Like I wish I was able to change my camera. I wish I was able to remap my settings, you know, just some small stuff that really isn't going to affect the overall experience of the game. Just stuff I wish I had access to.
I wanted to mention something real quick too, which I guess like if you're listening to this and you haven't played yet, or you're debating playing and you need like a little tip for when you're playing for the first time, something I would highly recommend, and I recommended the same thing with Breath of the Wild. There's a point in the game in which you can start upgrading your hearts and your stamina with these little lights that you get, these blessings that you get from the shrines.
Fuck a
I
heart.
highly recommend, exactly. Forget about the hearts, go straight for the stamina. Because even just having one extra stamina wheel in this game has opened up so much. Exploring the shrines, like going all over the place, climbing up mountains. Obviously, you got to be careful. You know, you can't get hit. But I also feel like you're already trying to be careful because of the weapons breaking constantly. You don't want to immediately use all your weapons. So definitely go for stamina if you can. Obviously, you start adding hearts once you feel like you can as well. But at least fill out that first full stamina wheel before you start.
If you're
going
planning on
forward.
going to the underground, then get some hearts for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well there you go.
I went down there without it, and it was an adventure.
That's why I ain't gone down there yet. I knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still do it. I did it.
No.
Like, I want to talk about that area so bad, but I'll just talk about. I won't talk about everything down there, but I'll just like a little bit.
Sure.
I spent so much time.
What we're doing? The next episode's 2 weeks from now. I'm sure by then people will be there. We could talk about it next show.
I'll just talk about just one thing that I think is cool with that area that's not really a spoiler. So the biggest thing and the reason I could go down there is because I did that dungeon, like that cave system, and you need those like glowing like little flower things. And in other caves, you just throw them. An enemy will look through them, right? But when you're in the underground, when you're in the underground, it is like literally pitch black until you like light something that will light up an area. But those flowers, you can throw them, and it actually just carves out the darkness to an area where you can see. And so like actually pushing forward and actually creating light where I can move through the area. It's so sick. Like I love it.
Even better, you can fire them off of arrows.
Yeah, and you just fire them off into the distance to see more around you. Like you should, like most of you know me, I don't like horror stuff. So going down there at first, like I don't know about this. But I started doing that, and it was like, okay, this is so cool.
I did not want to go down there at first. I got so scared.
It's legitimately scary if you can't see anything and you don't have enough equipment and you don't know where you're going. Yeah, of course. I guess the other thing too. First off, by the way, I also want to introduce Warchamp. Warchamp, I saw you just joined. Welcome. But the other thing I want to say too is like, even from that initial tutorial area where you get introduced to like using the wings for the first time, or just some of the other like items that are laying around the world, the weird little like Zonai artifact things. It's been so fun getting the capsules and then figuring out like how to use each of those things in situations you wouldn't necessarily think you would use them, or like just summoning them in a place that you didn't think you would be able to, and then going to a different area or exploring something. It's a blast.
You got to go to the death. I'll try not to say, but you
How deep are we going into spoiler stuff?
Nothing
like
story
first
related.
3 days, nothing story related. Yeah, so not really too much in terms of spoilers.
I've played 10 whole minutes.
You're good then. You're good.
I've been very busy.
Oh God, bro, I want to play too. Damn it.
I kind of feel that's everyone's situation right now. It came out like late spring, beginning of summertime. Like lots of stuff is going on. Lots of stuff is going to be coming out. So I feel like people want to get their playtime in before Street Fighter and before Final Fantasy 16.
Oh my God, Street Fighter's dropping.
Diablo.
There's just so much. I mean, really, like when you think about all the
Diablo
good
for
stuff coming
sure.
out.
Bro, that's what I'm going to be doing that weekend.
Right.
Damn it.
Man, there's a lot of stuff.
Real quick, any WoW players in chat? Anyone watching the Race to World First this past week?
I watched it.
Where my gang at?
So what exactly is Race to World First, real quick? Not to go off.
So whenever a new raid in the game comes out, there's 3 difficulties. There's normal, heroic, and mythic. And whenever the mythic difficulty releases, there's a race between all of the top guilds in the world to see who can beat it first. And it takes anywhere from like 6 to 12 days to actually beat it. And like these guys are playing like 12, 14 hours a day. It's really tough. But we've been partnered with one of the guilds, the top North American guild, since 6 raids ago. So we've done 6 races with them, and they fucking won this time, baby. We're back.
What's that got to do with Zelda?
Done.
That's why he has. Is this why he has a good time?
I'm just kidding.
You really gonna hit me with the who asked? Roger just asked.
I was just kidding.
Bro, I'm in LA right now, Shofu. I will come square the fuck up right now.
Okay, and like what the fuck? You'll square up with a
Behind
damn
me.
Glock.
Step out your house. Come on.
Yo, what?
You said you'll square up with the
Shofu?
block. Is that-
I didn't say nothing.
Huh?
Shofu's careful, man.
Shofu will
I'm in Santa
ragdoll
Monica.
the
Let's go right
fuck
now.
out of Warchamp, bro.
Oh, man. Okay, see, that's the thing you don't understand, though, Warchep. Not to dox our locations, but, like, Santa Monica is not where me and Shofu are. Like, we're far. You can't just, like, suddenly show up here from Santa Monica.
No,
You gotta
nothing
plan
is
a day.
far. There's just traffic.
Bet.
Okay, but it's traffic. You're right. It's not far, but
I got
you'd have to plan.
Uber and deep pockets.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well,
Talk to it then.
No, but for real, I'm here until Friday.
Friday's good, though. We'll keep that in mind.
All I know
Go back
is,
to Nintendo World with sunlight.
There you go.
Dude, I have my
I was just
wristband. I'm
there.
actually down.
I just went again. Yeah, I went last.
Roger's been 45 times already, bro.
No,
This
we're
shit is
not.
crazy.
Okay, but
I've
that's
only
dope
been
and all.
I've
That's
only
cap.
been three.
Every time I get on Instagram, I see Roger.
Roger's been there at least 10 times minimum, but Shofu, you better not gonna be going back with without a damn wristband, bro. We were suffering out there, bro. Oh, yo,
Oh, yeah.
speaking
You gotta have the wristband.
fucking Nintendo World, not to detract, but we watched a video of
Oh
fucking
my
all
god,
the
bro.
all the
We
food
watched the
they
video
got.
of all the food they got in the Japanese Nintendo World, bro. They're shitting on them.
Bro, we are getting
crazy.
shit on.
It's not right. It's really
It's
not
crazy.
right.
Hey, one quick thing that differed from the first time that we were there. They had these
weather.
really good boba drinks, or the weather too. But the boba drinks that they added that are outside the park. So there's basically there's like a Peach, a Luigi, and a Mario boba drink that they added. That's right outside before you go through the warp pipe. It is really, really good. It was easily the best thing food-wise that they had there. I only had the Luigi one. I haven't tried the Mario or the Peach
Bro,
one, but the
yeah,
Luigi one
bro.
was like a green apple one. I'm telling you, it was
You
delicious.
telling me it was better than the half a bell pepper sandwich?
So you tell me it was better than
the half cup
No. There's no way it was better. There was no way it was better than my cold ass garlic knots, bro. There was no way it was better than my frozen ass garlic knots.
They
That
put
was
5
also-
slices of green bell
The
pepper
second
on
time that I went there, I remember you telling me you were like underwhelmed by the garlic knots, the cold garlic knots. And the second time I went there, I just went really quickly for lunch. Like it wasn't even a full visit. I just went to go see a couple friends that were in town.
Bro,
And I
pulled up
went
for
to-
lunch. You going to Nintendo World for
You went
lunch?
for lunch?
Nah, he's
No,
different.
you're different. You're different for that.
Okay,
That's
look,
crazy.
That's fucking wild.
One,
That's
it's down
great.
the street. It's down the street. Two, I had an annual pass, so I can go whenever. It's not.
There's
I'm
the
not paying
flex,
for it.
as usual.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
And we were just a matter of time.
saying.
It was just a matter of
just saying.
Down
time.
the street, I got an annual pass. I can go whenever
I
I
can go whatever I want, bro. I'm
Whatever.
close to
I
Nintendo
like
World whenever I
trying to
want.
flex.
Unlike you poors, like I get it. Like,
You guys asked him for that one. That's not his fault.
But
It
when
is.
I wasn't. No.
I didn't
But
ask
what
him.
saying
I said you went for
is the
lunch.
second- The
Either
second
way.
time I went, the second
had to
time
justify
I went,
it.
I will say, in defense of the garlic knots, not only were they more garlicky, they were not cold. They were
okay,
good.
so they're racist. Got
The
it. All right,
second
moving
time.
on.
They could be.
Got it.
They could very well be racist. I don't know.
Oh my
I'm
You're
just
God.
saying,
They
like
could
this is
be.
the.
I'm
I'm just
not
making.
sure.
I have enough information.
I mean, you know as well as I do. I have no idea. I do not know the
No, I'm
employees
saying,
who work at the kitchen.
I'm just
They
saying,
very
like,
well could.
well,
be.
they
I
know
don't
me, I guess.
Look, man,
Yeah,
you should have
I'm
just
not
sitting out for a while, Tito. It was nothing personal, man.
Nah, I don't
No,
My
give a
garlic
fuck.
knots were cold too.
I don't give a
For
fuck.
real though,
When we went to Nintendo World, the line to get into the restaurant was like an hour and a half. And
Was
when I
that-
made my reservation and I went for lunch that one time, I was in and out in 25 minutes.
This is a flex
Yeah.
again.
Because everybody knows the food is trash now. It's not a surprise
Third-
anymore.
hey, maybe it's that. But the food was better.
It's not
the
trash,
second
though.
time I felt. No, it's
It,
not. It's
it was okay.
A
It
lot
wasn't
of-
bad.
it was okay.
I think it's
Especially if you
generic.
love
It's
For
green bell
me,
pepper.
because it seemed like they went out of their way to make each
Right.
dish unique in some way. I thought it would also be good on top of that.
Right.
But it was just okay. But it wasn't
The,
bad.
mus-
I won't say
the mushroom soup was
Having
decent.
tried- Yes, I was gonna say, having tried things again, the mushroom soup is still very good. It's by far the best basic thing on the menu. The mushroom soup is very good, but if you don't like mushrooms, you're shit out of luck. I like the sugary cupcake that a lot of people didn't like. They said it was
Talk
too
about that
sweet.
shit that's like
It
90%
wasn't
frosting.
it wasn't too sweet. Yeah, there's too much frosting. It's not about the sweetness
See, I
of the
like
frosting.
that,
It was just
actually. I like the peach one. But I also, nobody got the tiramisu when we were there the first time.
They didn't have it.
They didn't have it.
They ran out.
It was
But I
out.
got it the second time and it was excellent.
course you did.
I
Of
would
course
say
you
the
did.
tiramisu was good.
They didn't have that. They
I'm
didn't
angry.
have spaghetti and
Roger just
meatballs.
knows the chef, man.
Yeah.
That guy
I
just,
wanted
he's
to
just
get the
homies.
spaghetti.
Like he just knows code. He just pulls out toad
No.
like, wow.
The mushroom soup was like legitimately good. The burger was just a burger. It wasn't bad. It was just a burger. But the mushroom soup was good.
Okay,
No,
but
no,
that
no,
Luigi
no.
burger though.
No. Shovu didn't have a burger. He had a green bell pepper sandwich with a side of beef patty.
I wasn't the only one that got that sandwich.
Whatever the fuck he
Big Daddy,
got.
I had the same one.
Yeah,
Show
yeah, I
me
had
the
it
fuck
as
he
well.
had. It's
And there was
literally
legitimately
half of bell pepper
legitimately a
and grilled
2-inch slice of fucking
It's-
bell pepper on my sandwich.
Yeah, it was.
That
bell
yeah,
pepper,
that was
grilled
actually just
chicken,
half a
and
bell
pesto.
pepper.
That was it. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, but for real, Roger, when I was like packing my backpack for this trip, like my like toad bracelet was still in the one pocket, and I left it in there. I know
That's
I did.
good.
I left it in there. I
Yeah,
brought it with
it's
me
one
because I'm
you
just like,
again,
you know
that's
what?
good.
if I got
Yeah.
some free time, like
Y'all-
I might swing by again.
Go.
So
No,
if
y'all
you're
never
free-
The
catching
other
up.
thing is too, since that, when I went last Wednesday, I will say the lines are way better. The line the
Oh, yeah.
second time I went was worse than when we went. Because when we went, it was raining and kind of like sleety.
Yeah, it was
The
a hurricane.
second
People out.
time
We
that I
know.
went, it was literally nightmarish. Like I went and it was just children everywhere. I wanted to get the hell out of there quick. Way too many people. This third time that I went, last Wednesday, not only was it not really busy at all, the Mario Kart line was 15 minutes. I was
Damn.
in and out. And on top of that, if you did single rider, you could just like pretty much immediately go on. And single rider wasn't even an option when we went. But basically, when you're walking through that Yoshi area in the queue line for Mario Kart, like, you know, there's like the cave, the Yoshi area, the Bowser Castle area, and then you actually get on the ride.
Yeah.
Basically, the Yoshi area, you open up to it when you're walking through that initial like gateway. There's a door that goes to the right that's a single rider on top. You walk up a staircase, and then at the end of the staircase, you're in the room where they give you the goggles, and you're already at the Bowser area. So you bypass like all of the queue line, which admittedly, if you haven't seen it, is really cool. But if you just want to ride the ride and just have fun, you can get on that ride in like 10 minutes now. It's super quick.
So you got to go on a weekday during the day when all the kids are at school.
It was a
Middle of the week.
By
Wednesday,
yourself.
You gotta pick a
By
school day.
yourself.
and it was
By
great.
yourself.
Yeah, I had a good
Well,
time.
at least it is, you know, that was better they did that than when we went on the ride that shall not be named. Had to walk
right,
through that
right,
entire
right.
thing to get to it, with no one there.
Right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we don't talk about that part of the park. That part of the park was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go there.
I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't go on that ride.
Yeah.
No mistake. Think of something else.
I don't want to hang out for too much Tears of the Kingdom talk, but also there's like the fucking after show stuff that's happening here, so I can't stay too long. But Roger, if you do want to go to the Nintendo World event this week, let me know.
I will
I'm down,
absolutely let you know,
100%.
for sure.
Because
For
like
sure.
we're done early. Like normally we wouldn't expect this thing to die until Wednesday, Thursday, and it's dead today. So like we're tearing down tomorrow. We're done. I got 4 days until Friday to just do whatever the fuck I want. So that's great. And then
I
Tears
will
of the Kingdom,
definitely
I
let
don't have much to say because I've been so busy with this show. I'm literally 10 minutes in. I've done the first shrine. I've been like working my way towards the second one, and like that's it. But one of my friends has been sending me like, you know, non-spoiler clips of stuff and just like the constructions that he's putting together. I'm just like, I'm in so much fucking danger with this game. Like this is going to eat up so
I
many
saw a
hours
clip
of my
today
life.
of someone
Yeah.
literally
Already,
like a
unbelievable.
full weaponized mecha robot. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
Oh, yeah, I
the
saw
fuck
that.
is going on?
My buddy basically made one of those too, and I'm just like, I'm in so much trouble. I'm going to spend so many hours like doing like dumb shit like that. Like there's gonna be some puzzle that requires me to make like a fucking boat out of like a log and a sail or something. It's gonna be like a 5-second affair, and I'm gonna spend 3 hours constructing like a fucking yacht that's like motorized or some shit, just because like my brain's just like, yeah, fuck, challenge,
I
yeah,
saw
let's do
someone
it.
do. I don't know if you guys saw this. There was a tweet where a guy made a literal Trojan horse, where he built the horse and then he like set the thing off, ascended to the inside of the horse, and then busted through the gates of like the enemy strongholds. It was so cool. Just type in Trojan horse.
You know what?
Tears of the
Let's
Kingdom, you'll find it. It was
let's
so
not
good.
let's not ignore the elephant in the room. We've all seen Firecock Monster, right?
Hey,
What?
yo!
The fire appendage guy. Yeah, for
No,
sure.
I haven't seen this. Way to spoil it.
You won't find it in the game, by the way.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Someone made it. The other thing I also find fascinating is the internet's obsession with torturing the poor little Koroks.
No,
that
they
shit's
deserve it.
so
Why
fucking
people are
funny.
They're crucifying the Koroks.
That
literally
shit
putting
is
them on
so
crosses,
fucking funny to me,
and then
though.
sick, like,
They're getting their medieval torture devices going on and just
right,
fucking ruining
right.
these
With these
Koroks.
poor little baby Koroks,
Nah, they
man.
deserve
I don't know.
Bro, no fucking way this guy did this shit, bro.
Oh, are you looking at the Trojan horse thing right now?
Why did he even do that?
It's so good,
For
man.
what, bro?
Yeah, it's
One of my
great.
favorite things is someone like, so there's like springs that just go up and activate. And I was like, what can I really use these for? Besides launching someone. Someone used them as shocks and put wheels to them and actually was
Oh
riding a
my
cart
God.
over rocks and stuff. It's like, that was so cool.
This is what I mean. I'm in so much danger for shit like that. I'm
Oh,
the stuff
man.
I'm going to construct. I'm gonna dump 1,000 hours in this game. I can already fucking feel it, and I'm terrified about that.
The other thing is too, real quick, like in addition to all the stuff that you can construct, like the little Zonai devices, again, like the fire emitter or the laser beams or something, that just adds a whole nother level to it too. Because I feel like You then make this robot, and you can have laser beams coming out of its hands that are activated via a switch that you just hit temporarily, fire coming out of its mouth, or the appendage or whatever coast. You have this thing walking using like
I said, bro, out of its fucking cock, bro.
Hey, yo.
It's really, really wild that people are already coming up with after like 3 days. So
Nah,
so
I'm not.
excited to see,
I'm
like,
not
what people are gonna do in
surprised.
playthroughs.
I am not surprised after the first day of Breath of the Wild being out, with people showing their clips of their movement and what they were doing on enemies and all of that. I'm not
Imagine what this
surprised.
game's gonna look like in 3 months, bro.
Exactly.
It's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be insane.
Something simple, but it's actually really good. So shield surfing's obviously still there. You can put a minecart on your shield, and when you shield surf, you'll ride on the minecart's wheels.
Yeah,
What I've been doing,
So-
what I've been doing is I've been putting springs on my shield so that I can shield jump with the spring to get over like things I'm not supposed to be.
Well, that's kind of cool,
That's a good
actually. I
one.
like that too.
I just recently saw that you can put a rocket on the shield, and he'll
Yeah.
just fly up
Yeah.
with the rocket.
Yeah, this game's wild.
The thing that just like freaked me out more than anything, it's such a basic weapon that you can fuse, but it's something that's caused me so much pain in some of the early shrines that like I had to have one for myself, is when you find one of those long stick weapons and then you fuse it to another long stick, it creates the long stick, and it reaches all the way across the map, and you can hit stuff without even getting remotely close to it. And there was one dungeon that I did that was essentially like, or not a dungeon, excuse me, a shrine, that was essentially battle bots, where you can attach things to these little battlebot things that chase after other things. And there's one enemy that's in that construct shrine that has that long stick. And I let my little battlebots roam free. They had fire emitters on top and laser beams and the little the spike balls, and they were attacking stuff. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this dude would drop down from the ceiling and hit me from literally across the map. And I'm like, how the hell is he doing this? And I pick up his weapon at the end, and I saw like, because it tells you like what you need to fuse together to get the other thing. And I was like, this is so basic. I could make tons of these. So now half my equipment was just long sticks, and I'm able to just cheese my way through pretty much every fight at this point. Oh my god, that dungeon was a struggle.
This is like the Zelda special too. I saw someone complaining about this, and someone was just like, "What do you mean? This is every Zelda game. They make the normal one, and then they make the crazy one using like the same engine and stuff."
Yeah, you could tell with just the amount of stuff in this, without trying not to spoil your words, with the amount of stuff, you could tell that like from Breath of the Wild they built just a crazy game on top of it. Now they don't have to build the base game.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild was
There
Zelda
is-
game with physics. Tears of the Kingdom is physics game with Zelda.
There is one thing about this game that I really dislike.
Let's hear it.
They added more Koroks for you to find, so you have to get additional
Wait,
Koroks.
there's more than 900?
There are apparently 1,000 now.
Okay, yep.
What?
Not doing that.
Are there
1,000 Koroks or 1,000
Um,
seeds?
1,000
Because there's a big
seeds.
difference.
Where's the interactive map
Alright.
at? Where is the interactive map?
That's what I'm
That's-
saying, man.
That's
I'm
an
loading up
important
Metacritic
distinction.
right now.
That's an important distinction because the ones with the backpacks give you 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how many have backpacks? If it's less than
There's
50,
a lot.
To be
I-
fair,
I-
to
I-
be fair,
so
I've been
far.
finding more of the ones with backpacks on than I have
Yeah.
like single ones. So
that's how they got away with it.
I am
It's like, oh,
curious.
you got 2 for
are
this
there-
one.
Just because I haven't been there yet, are there Koroks in the depths too?
No, thank goodness.
Okay. So
Unless
just
I
the
literally
sky-
have not found them, no. Because
So it's just
I-
the sky and then the surface. Yeah.
I know it exists. Where is it?
I'm sure it's got to be up there.
We're getting into danger territory for me now.
Well, I think we could stop it there. We've talked for an hour already.
I mean,
about
I-
Tears of the
yeah.
Kingdom.
I mean, I can't stay
Right.
long anyway. So if you guys want to keep going on Zelda, you
Yeah.
can.
Well, I also kind of feel like there's not too much more that we can say because
Yeah,
we're
aside
all
Without
from
starting to
spoiling
spoil
stuff,
stuff,
yeah.
I feel like right, and so I feel like by the next show, we can have a deeper discussion. Fidel will actually be here instead of streaming instead. We'll have stuff to talk about regarding Tears of the Kingdom. So stay tuned. Obviously, we'll have more, but
I should be farther
want to
into.
move on because we've already had an hour, and there's a lot of news that happened in the past week. Like a lot of news. You mentioned very briefly the Redfall thing. Do you want to bring that up at all? Like the weird Redfall launch that happened?
Coach,
the
Coach,
guy
you
that
want
runs
that? You want
Xbox
that?
One on-
You want that,
Go
Coach?
ahead.
Okay, so if you didn't know, Xbox released their what they're calling their the next flagship IP for Microsoft, which is Redfall, which is a vampire kind of like
Character
Left 4
shooter?
Dead almost. Yeah, it's like an arcade, not really arcade, but yeah, a character shooter for sure. And they were hyping the fuck out of this game because they wanted it to be super successful. And it got delayed. And then more news came out where it was being locked at 30 FPS, and a lot of people did not like that. And the game finally came out, and yeah, it was very underwhelming, to say the least.
No.
To say the least, it
No.
was very underwhelming.
No.
Okay.
Say what.
That game is dog shit, bro. That game is
Yes.
absolute
you.
fucking dog
You
shit.
said to say the least of it. That's the
No.
least.
Because no. Because to say it's dog shit is to say the least.
Damn.
Like, you open up the game and it just kind of throws you into.
You really ain't shit for that.
I was like, what? I know that sound. I got it. Okay.
It throws you in,
great.
and you you're kind of not sure what's going on. The story is it's there, but it's also not. It doesn't make any sense after you play for like an hour why you're really playing.
Yo.
There's a lot of technical issues, game crashes, stuttering, frame drops, glitches, character clipping. Shit, guns don't work. AI is terrible.
They don't work.
It's it's really bad. And to top it all off, the gameplay itself is really just too simple. There's no creativity to it. But like this game, the more I'm explaining it, the game actually is just really fucking terrible, man.
No, it's.
And you know what the crazy? No. You know what the craziest thing is?
Keep going.
The craziest thing is there's 4 playable characters that you get at the start. But if you buy the Redfall expansion pass, you'll get 2 additional ones soon and more to come. But besides that, each character has its own progression system. So if you want to play as a different character after playing as one for 6 hours, look, you gotta play the entire game from the start. It is
one of the worst. Okay, so
me and Mike were playing it in co-op, and we were just in silence, man. We were just fucking playing. It's just bad.
So I bought it, right, and hadn't booted it up yet. And then I was like, so I watched like a bunch of like these daytime streamers, right? Because that's when I'm awake. So like I was watching Co play it, and Co Carnage is a very like chill guy who like rarely like says like, anything is trash. He's just like, no, this isn't for me. There's some problems with it. He's very like, he was like, this game is unplayable. So so I was like, what? So I watched him play. The AI of this game, and I can say it having played Cyberpunk, is the worst AI of any enemy in any game I've ever seen.
You can play it on the hardest difficulty, and it's still piss easy.
And it still doesn't work, because what will happen is that you'll walk up to enemies, and if they miss you at a certain angle, they'll just stand there and just ignore you. Like, enemies will shoot randomly because they have no idea where you are relative to them if you're far enough. Like, not in the you're sneaking way, in the I'm broken and don't work way. Like, it's so horrendously bad.
The best thing about the best thing about all of this is, I think a couple days after the game released, Phil Spencer went on Twitter and just said,
I was literally about to say that.
We fucked up, guys. We know. We fucked up. All right, we're sorry.
He did that interview with Kinda Funny, where he talked about just like the state of the industry and Xbox's place in the industry as well, and like kind of all the different things that they promised that they didn't deliver on. They said it was going to be 60 FPS. They admitted that it was running on like a PC build and not the actual Xbox build. Just all kinds of things. It does make me wonder, like, what happens if Starfield doesn't do well? Because I feel like, Final Fantasy 16.
Well, Roger,
that's a PlayStation exclusive, right?
Phil Spencer promised that nothing will ever go wrong with Starfield after what happened with Redfall. So you don't have to worry there, okay?
We'll
He
see,
lit-
man. I don't
like,
know.
he
I
literally.
don't trust Bethesda. I feel like every single Bethesda game that's ever come out that I've ever played has always had issues.
Yeah.
I cannot think of one that was not buggy at launch.
Yeah,
No, all of
that's
all
the
of
whole,
them.
That's the whole point.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
All of them are like
Yeah.
that for sure.
That's part of the
Yeah.
appeal, I think,
Yeah.
for a lot of people. Like especially when it comes to Bethesda shit. And it's like he went on that. There was like an Xbox podcast, I guess. He also talked for like another whole hour about that, and like about the whole like, you know, they were talking about, you know, game development and blah 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 blah. And he was saying a bunch of like PR shit. And my thing was like, there is an acceptable amount of things that have to happen in game development for them to be released, right? So my actual question before I even start the video is, I don't think he's going to answer this, but I need someone to ask how it passed QA. Because if you play the game for more than an hour, that game should have literally never passed QA, ever. Because the game literally doesn't work. So the fact that it passed, like the fact that we even have it, fuck whatever states it's in over the game stretch. The fact that it even was sold to people is the craziest thing about this whole thing. Because the game literally doesn't work.
If I didn't know what game you were talking about and I just came back and sat down and started listening, I think you were talking about Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Sorry.
No. It's worse. It's like 5 times worse, bro.
It's worse than that?
No.
I don't think it's worse
No,
than
on
that.
God it is. No. It is worse. It is worse. It's 100% worse. Because in Pokemon, the core game still works. In this
Yeah,
game,
Redfall.
It's true.
Redfall, the core game literally
Redfall's-
does not work.
Redfall, I soft locked like very easily in that game. Like, it's stupid. And you know what? Another thing is, you could be fighting a boss, right? And if you die during the fight, you would assume you'd have to restart the fight. If you just go back to where the boss is, they're just there standing there, like,
Yes.
like it's so
Okay,
it's
so
so
pretty messed up.
stupid. It's
Real
so
quick,
dumb.
also,
This isn't
not
related
change the
to.
subject real quick. I
Yeah.
want to answer something in the chat because I saw people asking, because I had mentioned it earlier and they saw the tweets about it. People were asking if I could talk about Final Fantasy 16 yet. I cannot. The second I can, because I'm not even allowed to say like anything. The second I can say something, I will talk about it on the show. So rest assured, 16 impressions will be coming. Stay tuned. Sorry, go
That
ahead.
means it's on a Monday, guys.
But like, yes, it's worse. It's worse than Pokemon, because like, at the end of the day, the core game of Pokemon still works, and this game literally does not.
I had another tangent after Coast mentioned soft locking. It's not about Redfall, but the new Star Wars game that just came out. Apparently, there's a thing in it where if you like, you know, do some fancy parkour and like sequence breaker and get into like an area you're not supposed to, it pops up like a warning of like, hey, you're not supposed to be here yet. You know, if you keep going, like the game might be busted. And people were getting like really uppity about like, oh man, I can't believe they put like anti-speedrunning tech in this game, because like it pops up a menu that you have to like confirm that you want to keep playing. But it's like, that dialogue is literally the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like if they have the
They
ability
know
to
it exists,
detect,
but they're gonna let
yeah,
you
like if
keep
they have the
going.
ability to detect when you have like gone out of sequence, when you've gotten into an area you're not supposed to, they could have just blocked you from getting into that area. So people were getting all upset that this was like,
a message.
yeah, it pops up like a
I'm
message.
sorry, Oh.
Sorry, what, Roger?
No, I was just saying that's confusing. I've never heard anything that does that. Like you pop out to an area you're not supposed to be in, and it asks like, "Do you want to keep going?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there was an example of like a person is like up on a ledge, and like, you know, they do this like really long jump, and they do like a double jump, and then they do like an air spin in like a way that like gets them more
They
distance. than they
basically
normally
just
would.
sequence break the game, and
Yeah, they like get across a gap that they're not supposed to be able to get
Yeah.
across without like an ability that they get later or whatever, and like the game just pops up a message. It's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here yet. Like this could lead to like a problem with like your save file, or like you not actually
Weird.
being able to progress because you're not supposed to be here. And people were like getting upset that like this is like
well, people were
anti-speedrunning tech.
not
But it's the opposite.
anti-speedrunning. People were upset because they were on Twitter and thought, oh, if they knew this part of the game was broken, why put a message and just not fix it instead? That's not the intent of that message. It's there because, like, it's not there to prevent you going out of bounds necessarily.
I understand totally what you were saying too, with like it almost being the opposite, right? Being like, yeah, you can speed run whatever, but just know that like this isn't what we planned for the game, right?
Yeah, like they could, if they have the ability, because what I assume they're doing is that they have every area like flagged for like, oh, like you're supposed to have this ability and like this item or whatever when you get to the zone, and like if you don't have one of those things, it just pops up the warning. But like if that's the case, if they have a system for doing that, they could just like make you like fucking just die or like fade to black and like respawn somewhere. Like they could just
So
stop you from like doing that. So the fact that they give a
has
pop up and
anyone
be like,
played that
hey,
yet? Like, just real quick while we're on the topic, has anyone played Jedi Survivor yet?
No.
No.
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
it
just
looks
another-
really cool. I just haven't played the first one either. So
I want to play the first one. I want to play
haven't
both
played a lot
of them.
smaller games.
You know, I tried with Fallen Order. I tried a couple times because it was free with my PS Plus thing. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'll download it and just see if I like it. And I think I got to like the second or third area where you're in like these, you're on this like mountainside where it's just like these generic gray mountains and all the little like bottom parts of the mountains are hexagons. And I don't know, I just couldn't be asked to continue playing it. I want to. I like Star Wars. I like the world of Star Wars, but I don't know. There's something about that game just like did not stick with me. I don't know if it's just like the animations or the way the character moves. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I can't stick around too much longer, so I'm just going to speed run. Cautiously excited for Diablo 4. I'm going to try it. I hope it doesn't suck ass. I'm a little worried it will. FF16, I sure hope I can find a fucking PS5 because I really want to play it.
You'll be able to. It's much easier to get now.
Yeah, it's like the only mainline FF game I've ever played is 14, which, by the way, a new patch in a week. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We get in that last raid tier
Bang,
and the
bang,
end of the story,
bang,
kind
bang,
of.
bang, bang.
Bomber clap.
What is going
The
on?
fuck? You guys are gonna be sick. All right, I gotta head out. Nice talking to you guys, and I'll
Take
see
care,
you next
Worship.
episode.
see you
And I
later.
won't be swamped.
Bye.
I'm not gonna be fucking Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna be fucking swamped getting ready for this broadcast because we're done now. So I'll have fucking time to be on the podcast again.
Very good. Very, very good.
Right.
Take care, buddy.
Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I'll kill him using the word calculator.
You would think
What is
you
that
would
even
think
from?
Ricky would be on this episode with this shit going on.
I truly believe with that soundboard, I thought Ricky was in the background. Well, real quick, something else I want to bring up, because we touched on it very briefly during the Tears of the Kingdom conversation, are those Nintendo financials, because there's some kind of crazy stories coming out of this. So since the last show, Nintendo released their sales data for the past quarter. The Switch is now the first Nintendo system in history to pass 1 billion, with a B, billion software sales. They have sold 1,036,000 units. No, excuse me. 1,036,000,000, excuse me, units of software on the Nintendo Switch, which is truly wild. And their hardware is now at 125 million. They said they're projecting another, I think it was 15, moving into the holiday season this year. Obviously, with Tears of the Kingdom coming out, being the success that it is immediately out of the gate, a lot of people, are reporting on how good the sales data for that game is. It's the quickest selling game in the history of France, was one of the reports that came out earlier today. It truly is wild to think that the Switch has sold that much, especially considering, think about the Wii and the amount of garbage shovelware that is on the Wii that would have been included with the software data for that system. The Wii capped out at 921 million units. The DS, also sort of in the same situation, capped out at 948. And the Switch, again, is at 1,036,000,000. With hardware sales of 125 million, which is just under the Nintendo DS, which it will most likely surpass after this upcoming holiday season. Just really wild sales data. I know it's not necessarily the most interesting thing to everybody, but it's just something I think that was interesting and worth noting to bring up here. Just what a sales juggernaut the Switch is, and the fact that there still has not been a price drop for the Switch yet.
Bro,
Since
yes, there
it launched
has.
in
The
early-
OLED is right there.
But what I'm saying is that the base system has never changed price. The OLED you can buy. That's wild. I mean, that's truly insane. That with the price drop and potentially like a Mario game or something, they'll potentially surpass the DS this holiday season is insane.
No, Nintendo knows that their brand is as powerful as ever, and that they can always get away with that shit. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with that.
Speaking of getting away with things, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has sold 22 million units, is on track to now beat Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is currently at 25. That is obviously pre the release of the upcoming Scarlet and Violet DLC. Scarlet and Violet has become the 7th highest selling game on the entire platform. Number 1, still in first place, is still Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with almost 54 million units. Second place, Animal Crossing New Horizons, 42 million. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at 31 million. Breath of the Wild about to hit 30 million. It's at 29.8. Will hit 30 by the next sales data thing whenever that comes out. Sword and Shield is at 25.8, Mario Odyssey 25.7 million, Scarlet and Violet 22.1, Super Mario Party, weirdly enough, is at 19.1 million, is the 8th best-selling game on the system. Super Mario Party. Think of everything that's on there. Super Mario Party beat Mario Superstars.
Why is that weird? Why is that weird?
I'm not surprised by that.
Why is that weird?
Superstars is a better game. I would have assumed that more people would have bought the other one.
What do you mean? Mario Party is a better game for the casual person.
Super Paper Mario was the first Mario Party game on the Switch, and it's a new Mario Party game. So I think that entices people more.
Man, nearly 20 million units sold. Number 8, funnily enough, is a Wii U port, which is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Came in at 15.4 million units, and the reason that is particularly funny is New Super Mario Bros. U on the original system that it released on Wii U sold 5.8, so nearly triple what it sold on the base system. It sold as a re-release years later on the Switch. Kind of wild. I think probably bolstered in part due to the fact that it was one of like 4 games that were at launch when Switch launched in China. And then finally, still at number 10, still in the top 10 best-selling Switch games of all time, with 15.3 million units coming in at number 10, Ring Fit Adventure.
Let's go!
Wow! Which again, when you put in perspective like some of the other Wii games that came out that it was potentially up against, you look at Wii Fit Plus, which came out like during the peak of the Wii height. That game sold 22 million and Ring Fit has sold 15. Truly wild. Ring Fit's actually really fun. Highly recommend it if you are interested in fitness games at all. You like RPGs. You want to just, do something fun to keep yourself in shape in between Zelda. Ring Fit Adventure is a pretty fun little game. But wow, top 10? Pretty much guarantees that whenever the next Smash game comes out, Ring Fit Trainer will absolutely be a character.
The trainer? Don't you mean the demon? Or is that the actual trainer?
They could do Drago as well, which is like the giant dragon demon thing. But I think they're probably going to do the trainer with the little ring guy. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be
a lot of those games came in clutch during COVID.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Animal Crossing and Ring Fit especially, I feel like were definitely boosted by COVID numbers. Yeah, truly wild sales data though. Pretty much everything else that you would expect, everything that you think would have hit 1 million. Has hit 1 million by this point. That includes Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Bayonetta 3, pretty much all the new games that came out since the last fiscal year. Kirby in the last fiscal year outsold Smash, which is pretty surprising considering what a sales juggernaut Smash is, but I think they're kind of hitting a point where now everybody who has a Switch who wants it has probably gotten Smash Brothers. But Kirby is doing very, very well. That was something that came up. I'm looking on here really quickly if there's any other thing to note. I'm looking at their IR library. Management policy, financial results, financial earnings. Let me scroll down this real quick. This is from the 9th. So this is 6-day-old news, but figured it's good to bring up anyway. If I look on here, if there's a list for TBA games to come, I know one of the things that was on there was Metroid Prime 4, still listed as a TBA game. No huge surprise there. I think we're all kind of still expecting Metroid Prime 4 will be released at some point.
That game is still just a PNG is crazy.
It is. I actually think, let me correct myself. It says here that Metroid Prime 4 is the only TBA release on their launch schedule as of yet. The next game to release after Tears of the Kingdom is Pikmin 4, worldwide release on July 21st. And then there is literally nothing on the calendar after that except for Metroid Prime 4, which again leads me to believe they're probably going to have something for the holiday season.
Honestly, I'm happy about.
Yeah. Ready to move on. Ready to,
I don't need any more
get a new
games I
system.
need to play every other week. Let me stew with this one already.
Yep. Something else that was brought up in their financial data is that the Super Mario Brothers movie has become Illumination's highest-grossing film of all time, above the previous winner, which is I think the Minions 2.
Yeah, it's a Minions
So
movie.
Super Mario movie breaking every single record that it possibly could. Nintendo doubled down during their Q&A, mentioning that Nintendo Pictures is here to stay, implying there will be, as if there weren't going to be, more Nintendo movies, potentially with more Nintendo franchises. They also touched on, in terms of initiatives to expand the number of people who have access to Nintendo IP, they touched on the grand opening of Super Nintendo World being a big success in Hollywood, also touching on the recent announcement of an opening of the Nintendo Kyoto store, which is going to be opening in Kyoto, which is obviously where Nintendo is headquartered in Japan. That'll be opening on October 17th. With most likely specialty merchandise. There's currently a Nintendo store that's in the Shibuya Parko, that's in Tokyo, that has a lot of special stuff as well. Also, let me clarify something real quick. There were 2 other games that were on the launch schedule outside of Pikmin 4 and Metroid Prime. It's weird that they actually separated these. One was the Scarlet and Violet DLC, the Area Zero DLC, that says it's now planned for a fall 2023 release with a second release of Part 2 in winter of 2023, and then a double clarification that Wave 5 and 6 of the Mario Kart DLC will also be arriving by the end of this year. Also touching on the fact that Splatoon 3, just in the last quarter, sold 10.6 million units in Japan, is the only major Nintendo IP to sell more in Japan than worldwide. Also interesting to touch on. People in Japan love their Splatoon. They love their Squid Kids.
I don't. Fuck that game.
And then I'm looking if there's anything else in the Q&A that might be worth noting. People were talking about Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't know if it's
being more
listed in
expensive.
there, but I know that the Mario movie is going to be streaming this week. So if you
Yes,
all
the
wanna
Mario
watch it
movie,
at
the
home,
digital release comes out at the end of this week. I think it's the... Or no, I think in certain territories, I think it's already out. Right?
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna
the
say
19th.
it
So it's
might be
Friday.
out.
Yeah. It comes out Friday. Digital release in a lot of territories. Came out in Japan 2 weeks ago as well. A lot of people were giving their impressions there. Apparently, it had a different script in Japan, where they had screenings that were English dub with the Japanese subtitles, sort of like alluding to the jokes in the English script, and then a totally different Japanese script, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, the last little thing to mention while you were talking about the Mario movie, this was a question from their Q&A summary with some of the their financial people, and it says here, the Mario movie's a big hit. What impact will that have on your strategy in expanding the number of people who have access to Nintendo IP? And do you expect non-game revenue to account for a greater percentage of total revenue in the future? Or do you see this one as the result of IP expansion initiatives you have implemented to date, basically implying, is the Mario movie and this similar type of thing is going to be making more money than games in the near future? Furukawa mentioned that there has been positive reception worldwide to the Mario movie, and that Miyamoto, who served as co-producer, also appreciated the response. They heard that many of the people who are going are families, and that the movie is perfect for all ages. It's a great example of expanding the IP, but in terms of the impact on our business in the short term, revenues from the box office and secondary uses of the movie will be reported in sales during the next quarter. And while they are seeing positive effects, there is still obviously a huge focus on video games, and they do not expect the Nintendo IP, in terms of just pictures alone, to completely outsell or overshadow the video games, which is not a huge shock, but I think something else to note, moving forward with new Nintendo movies coming out and things like that. So yeah, but either way, really interesting financial data from Nintendo. Lots of things coming, with Tears of the Kingdom, I'm just super interested to see what the sales data is going to be like in 3 months, and what this is going to mean for other games as well. Whether this means more people are going to be buying Breath of the Wild, if there is going to be a sales drop, if by the next fiscal quarter they are going to announce that there's going to be some type of new system. The other thing worth noting that was brought up not only during this financial data news, but also was brought up prior to this, I think reported by Jeff Grubb, if I'm correctly stating this. There will not be a Nintendo Direct this summer. They've clarified that there will not be a June Nintendo Direct during the regular time they would do one, around E3 time. There's already a previously announced Xbox showcase. I think Square is also announcing something as well, but there will not be a Nintendo Direct in the summer. That leads me to believe that there will probably be like a Pikmin Direct or something to hype up that game. But this will be the first summer in a long time with absolutely nothing in terms of new Nintendo news, with the only thing being that they recently announced that there's going to be a Nintendo Live that happens the same week of PAX, which is going to be in September. So there's going to be an E3-like event from them in September alongside PAX at Nintendo Live. No news yet in terms of announcements of that. We don't know whether or not they're going to announce a new system or new games or anything to that extent. There are rumors of potentially concerts that will happen there, similar to the other Nintendo Live events that happen in Japan, potentially like a Mario Kart tournament, Smash, things like that. But yeah, no Nintendo Direct this summer at all. And with the only thing coming up in the near future that we know about being the September Nintendo Live event around PAX time. Yeah, end of an era.
Pour one out.
Yeah. I do miss the old press conferences. I wish Mike was here to talk about them because I feel like, you know, I watched him rewatch some of those press conferences relatively recently on Twitch, and it was a fun blast of the past to see.
The late 2000s ones were like absolutely like nostalgic.
They're a peak, yeah, for sure. I think starting from like the first one that Reggie did with the announcement of Twilight Princess, even leading through like the bad ones in the Wii era, where you had like the really shitty Wii Music one, where people were on stage blaring music, or like the one after that where they announced Galaxy 2. So there's some of the other weird, funny, cringy moments that happened, like My Body Is Ready, We Fit, the oh yeah, snowboarding with like Shaun White. There were just a lot of funny E3 moments, and it's kind of sad that we're not getting that this year, so yeah. But there will be some type of video game news at some point in June. Stay tuned, even though most of us will probably be busy with Final Fantasy and with Street Fighter and with Tears of the Kingdom. On the topic of Street Fighter, one last thing to mention before we wrap up the show. There's been a new video showing off Jamie as a character in Street Fighter. Capcom released a character guide for Jamie, as well as an open beta series video talking about the game. And I think there was also something else that got announced recently for Street Fighter as well. Tito, do you have any information on this?
Hold on, let me sit up. I was sitting back. There was a, they've been releasing maybe two or three videos for Street Fighter 6, especially with the announcement. So there will be 8 characters in the beta that's happening this weekend at the time of this release/recording. And the game's coming out in a few weeks, and they've just been slowly but steadily releasing character guides for everybody. They have like Ryu, they have Jamie, they have Chun-Li, I think,
Luke, I think,
and Kimberly. So they're releasing them slowly but surely to give everybody kind of a feel, really trying to get the casual player in to the game. And then, like I said, they got 8 characters on release, which I believe are the aforementioned characters: Jamie, Chun-Li, Ryu, Jamie. I said Jamie. Oh, sorry, Luke, Juri,
Willie Guilekad.
Yeah, thank you.
It's the same. This open beta is going to be the same as the previous closed betas. It's just obviously available to everybody now.
Yep.
And I think the whole reason why they're doing these quick mini character guides is just to give people quick introductions on the characters that are going to be in this open beta coming up on the 19th to the 21st of May.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they were, and then they'd had a 1-hour dev interview, just kind of asking, fan questions, whatever people care. If you care about music, the jukebox is there. They basically confirmed the functionality exists. I don't know if there's going to be a proper jukebox. They did not confirm a proper jukebox mode, but they did confirm that you can play whatever music you want in World Tour mode as well as training mode. But the ability to play any music on any stage is not confirmed as of this.
I'm still mad. Well, as a tangent, in Tekken, that's just stayed on PlayStation. They never brought it to the PC.
Huh?
Weird.
The jukebox was like a PlayStation thing for Tekken, where you can go to any stage and set whatever song you want for the whole Tekken library. It wasn't on PC.
Yeah.
Maybe they changed it now, but it wasn't on PC for ages. I still don't think it is.
That is weird. But yeah, so games comes out in a few weeks. Game looks very, very good. Plays very, very good. So it's a good 1 hour video. You can either watch the interview or you can just watch like Max's video. Max's video is also very good because they talk about like design philosophy between modern controls and classic controls, and because people are mad about that, I guess. But their reasoning is very valid about why you have modern controls in a fighting game like this. And the number one thing is sales. So, and modern controls help that. So, I'm excited. The game's gonna be fire. Yeah.
Oh, something else worth adding on about Street Fighter 6 is that a couple of weeks ago, a lot of content creators or like FGC heads were invited to Capcom offices in various locations to try out a close-ish to final build of the game, where they had access to a bunch of other characters, so the characters that like aren't in this demo or the beta, I should say. And so there's been quite a lot of footage of those characters as well. You know, check out people like Sajam and Tasty Steve, Maximilian. They, you know, all the noteworthy FGC people have been uploading plenty of content for the game. It's really cool to see all the other characters in motion as well.
Yeah, somehow Fidel was on that list. He got invited. But, yeah.
Insane.
Sure, man.
Geeflo's crack.
All I'm saying is, where's the Virum commentator pack?
Oh God.
Look, man, I'm not in the Capcom circle yet. Give me a few years.
One day. I was gonna say, wait until Street Fighter comes out, and then you'll get there. All right. Well, I think that wraps up pretty much everything. We touched on the Nintendo financials, talked mostly about Tears of the Kingdom. If you're not interested in Zelda at all, we're very sorry that this wasn't the show for you.
Yeah, go play Redfall if you want.
Don't play Redfall.
Don't play Redfall.
One quick thing I will mention, though, which I guess we didn't bring up, Mortal Kombat. There was the teaser for the next Mortal Kombat game. Are they skipping 12? Is it going to be a reboot? Like, what's going on?
Look, man. Look, Ghost. You can get your shit off. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
This game has been teased for 18 years. I do not give a flying fuck about this game anymore. You can't make me. No one can. Ed Boon, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Really, you know what? Actually, yeah, bro. Just shut the fuck up.
God damn, shut the fuck up talking to me.
I'm done.
Shut the fuck up.
Coach, did I cover what you were gonna say?
I was gonna explain that there's like a theory of why that trailer happened.
Yeah. What's the theory? Let's hear it.
Well, basically at the end of 11, it's implied that Raiden resets the Mortal Kombat timeline, so that's why it's gonna go from 11 back to 1, because it'll basically be starting
like a reboot.
Yeah, it's basically
like
a reboot.
Gets the power, and with the power Chronica, everything goes back, and now he's like in Raiden's position.
Yeah.
But it's just the thing for me is they just did this with Mortal Kombat 9. Like the whole premise of MK9 is Raiden from the end of Armageddon basically sends a vision to the past to himself at the time MK1, and so 9 kicks off with him trying to correct what happened to get it to Armageddon.
It's stupid.
So they're gonna do it again.
Cool for them, but until that game stops being the ugliest animated game I've ever seen in my life, I don't give a fuck,
them
bro.
Stiff ass motherfucking RJ Barrett ass characters.
The fucking stick figure, pajama Sam looking ass motherfuckers, bro.
What's interesting is there's rumors that for the new Mortal Kombat, there's a possibility that Homelander might be a character.
Homelander?
Homelander.
Yeah, I saw Homelander and
that?
Peacemaker, the boys.
Like from
That's
The
the main
Boys?
character from the boys.
Yeah.
I thought Peacemaker was John Cena.
No, yes, no. So
Yeah.
Peacemaker's
Homelander's
the other
from The
one.
Boys. Peacemaker is
Homelander's
John
from The
Cena.
Boys.
Which one's Homelander? Is he the guy with a beard?
No, he's the blonde guy
Homelander
that
is-
has
yeah.
like.
Is he the memed guy?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sure.
You know it was perfect
Yes.
guy? Yeah.
Yes.
Down to the last minute detail, that guy.
Look, man, I just don't
Give
like.
a damn.
Here's the
You
thing.
don't give
Here's
a
the thing
fuck.
about. Here's the thing about NetherRealm in general, right? Is that game, and I mean this with all my soul, okay? It is 2023, arguably about to be the greatest game, or greatest year for fighting games since 2009, okay? Which was the hugest renaissance in fighting games in terms of influx of new players, okay? You're not gonna tell me that if they do the same animation, and I have to sit there and look at Mortal Kombat before or after Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, you got me all the way fucked
Yeah,
up.
bro, if I gotta see them ugly ass kicks in neutral one more time, I swear to
Bro,
God.
you got me all the way fucked. I'm talking upstairs. Like, what? Oh, my God.
Attic, bro.
I'm really on the roof right now.
On the rooftops.
I'm on top of that chimney. Fuck out of here.
Someone also on the rooftops ready to jump are Silk Song fans. This is something else that
God.
actually happens in the last show. And the
Jesus
fact that
Christ.
Silk Song, well, I mean, this is something that came up recently, is Silk Song has been delayed. It is not going to be coming out in the time frame that Xbox basically said it was going to be coming out in. Silk Song is getting delayed for probably a while. I
Are
can't
we
imagine it's gonna be
doing
out.
the thing where we talk about all the games that got delayed? Because I got another one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League has also been delayed basically until next
Yeah,
year.
that game needed
I
it.
genuinely thought that game already came out.
No, thank God it did.
That was definitely about to be a Redfall.
Yeah, that was about to be a Redfall, but they were like, you know what, we might need to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they probably don't want it to be the same thing. I do have faith, though, that when Silk Song comes out, it'll be fantastic. So let them cook. You know, take your time with it. No rush to get Silk Song out there. We're fine. I'm sure Xbox is not happy because that came out during their direct or whatever. Is when they said it would be coming out on Xbox within the year. But again, who cares? You know, Silk Song is gonna come out when it comes out. I'm sure it'll be great.
You know what you should care about, though?
Take your time. What should I care about?
The Xenoblade Future Redeemed roundtable that we just had uploaded on YouTube this week. If you have not watched it,
Thank you for bringing that up, Coast. Yes, once again, if you are at all interested in Xenoblade, me, McDareth, Virum, and Coast did a roundtable regarding the Future Redeemed DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, talking about just how fantastic it was, and it was a full spoiler discussion of all the different story beats, things we liked in the game, and how it improved on Xenoblade 3. So if that is at all something you are interested in, that is available for everybody on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/the Japan Time Podcast. You can search for Japan Time Podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, pretty much wherever there are podcasts, but make sure to follow us on Spotify and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will be back in 2 weeks talking more about Tears of the Kingdom and potentially some other games as well, other things that are getting released, maybe some other things that will get announced in the meantime, so look forward to that. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Good night, everybody.
Somebody's getting fucked.
somebody's getting fucked.
Perfect. All right. Good night, gentlemen. That was lovely. Very, very good.
Good night.
Are you just going to upload it, McDareth?
Ayo,
You know to do it?
Yeah.
wait, Snark's not wearing a shirt.
Why is Snark naked? What is this?
TOS.
All right, buddy.
I'm fucking.
Also, real quick. Wait, real quick. I talked to Alex, who is the guy at LIFO. We're coasting.
Wait, I'm live.
Yeah. That's okay. That's totally fine. This isn't anything. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I talked to him since the last thing because you were mentioning that you had an issue pulling funds off of LIFO. He said he's looking into it, but he thinks it might be due to the fact that you're in Canada. And so we might be able to change that, but he said it's not a problem. We'll be able to pull it out. We'll just have to use North American account instead.
Canada's in North America, buddy.
I'm sorry, United States account, excuse me. Yeah, of course, it's a North American account, but we're going to need to use a U.S. account instead, potentially. But then he said it shouldn't be an issue. And he did also mention, I know War Champ's not here, that we will be able to actually ship one of those jackets to that winner that we missed during the hack earlier this year. So that'll be good, too.
Hey, yo, McDareth and Virum. Since the Dark Throne is basically the end into the expansion, basically, like when Virum you caught up and when War Champ caught up, we should do like a whole fucking roundtable on literally the entire arc.
Yeah, and Walker, I want to do one for sure.
I'm talking base game to end of post Endwalker.
Yeah,
The whole thing, because that's all one arc.
Long ass fucking video, bro.
That's long, yeah.
Yeah, I mean yeah, but like at the same time, it's fine. Like we could do one for Endwalker when all you finished, but it's a little late for that. But I'm thinking because the next expansion is gonna be a whole different shit. It's gonna be some all other shit. So
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Well, I feel like if we focus on Endwalker, you can still bring up cool moments throughout the whole thing, kind of
That's
thing,
true.
you know.
Oh yeah. People are always interested in that.
But yeah, we definitely should do that.
I'm down. All right. Good night, gentlemen.
Peace.
Good night.
Bye bye. This fucking walk that Blanca is doing is fucking killing me.
okay, here's the thing. Hear me out, Virum. I think based off of like all the fucking gameplay I'm seeing, Blanca might be broken. Like what? You see the mix this nigga has? Like it's crazy. Like his Oki is crazy.
He's the Blanca dolls for traps, but still has his normal thing. It's kind of crazy.
Like his mix is insane. Is Blanca a charge character?
Yeah, he always has been.
God damn it! I've never played Blanca. I know what all the moves are.
Weird ass character, man.
The main thing they changed with inputs regarding both Blanca and E Honda is that 100 hand slap and the electricity are not done by mashing anymore. They're just quarter circle back.
Oh, that's good actually. I hate mash in traditional 2D fighting games. Unless it's like in a super like to do damage, like in Marvel. I think. Other than that, the shit ass. All right.
I'm about to go play some Zelda.
I'll go head to bed. Take care, lads.
Take care, bro.
Have a good night.
Oh, good podcast. Nice and comfy. Alright, I guess I'm some night. Probably won't play too much longer. I'm so happy the house is sold now. Holy shit. I can finally stop stressing about that and now just focus on packing up and leaving. Alright, let's see where this chick is going. Why is it so bright out during nighttime at Hateno? This is so weird. How will I know when she leaves, though? Oh yeah, I want a hat. Find someone meeting my personal approval. Do I not meet that yet? Even though I just did all that election shit for you? Oh, okay, so I need to wear certain clothes, and I have the Royal Guard outfit. The Royal Guard in the Highland series. Oh, never mind. That's not a part of her. Okay, so I think I need to be wearing a specific clothing set to get her approval, which is kind of annoying. Oh look, you can see the Royal Guard outfit shit right there. Wait. Let me in there. I want those clothes. Give me that shit. Okay. Do I, like, what am I doing here? Do I just chill out here and wait for her to leave? Oh, I think I heard the door. Yeah, there we go. Nice stealth mission. I love me a good stealth mission. Now, just don't be weird and, like, randomly turn around for no reason. Ah, look at that, see? See? I hate when games do this. Where are you running off to? You get to house Nova from a new location? True. True. Is she gonna turn here? Dude, I thought she just despawned out of nowhere. Do I open the door? I'd probably just go tell her sister or whoever this person is where she went. Okay, well, I know where she is. I just saw her. Do I interrupt her? What's she doing in there? Hey, what you doing in there, bro? What you up to alone at night in there? Okay, maybe now I confirm it. There we go. So we're gonna climb this oh, we climb up there. Okay, I see. Okay, I can just not get on this roof. That's also pretty epic. What you doing? Are those tomatoes? Late night meals. Oh, a carrot. This is really weird. Can I just have a hat, man? Can you stop eating those carrots until we have a hat? Alright, she was eating carrots in the silo. Iron shrooms. That wasn't really worth it in my opinion. Oh, wait. Never mind, it was worth it. The election's gonna start, which means yeah. Yes, it's time. We get a whole ass cutscene? Oh, never mind. I thought it was a whole ass cutscene. Do I get an actual vote in this? Cece looked like she definitely used Tumblr back in the day. and grew up on YouTube AMVs. Everyone's getting exposed. Oh shit. Let's go. That was so uninteresting. Do I get a hat? Tell me I get a hat. Yes, tell me I get a hat. I would like one hat, please. Yes! Let's go! The CC hat. Ooh, I wonder if this is gonna have an effect on those NPCs that we're looking for the treasure. It might, actually. Pog! Well, I already own both of these. I already own both of these, don't I? Yeah, I have this. I have that one. And then I just found this one. Okay. Well, yo! This looks so cool. This is so cool. Is my movement slowed? With the hat on? If so, that would be hilarious. Do I have anything to sell anyways? Do I have any new stones? No. I do not. Yeah, I already have one, and I already have one. So, I do not need to buy this. Let me go look for those NPCs. Where were they again? Actually, what time? Oh, it's in the morning. They might be up the hill. Actually, if I make it nighttime, I know they'll be up on the hill for sure. How was the show? Pretty good. Went pretty well. Pretty chill as well. Oh wait, is this one on? No. I wish sleeping in this actually gave you like a benefit other than just being able to change the time. Like something like faster stamina regen or health regen for like a certain amount of time would be pretty cool. Let's go see if they're where I think they are. I need to go back to, I just realized I have a lot of rupees waiting for me back at the lookout. Because I've been finding wells. I forgot I gotta go back and get that checked. I need clothes to go with this hat, though. Another golden apple. Hello. Okay, the fashion people should be up this path. By the big tree up over here. Oh, and that Korok guy should be up here too. I don't know what happened to him. He might be just down the hill. He might just be gone. And I can't get a 1,000 Korok seeds anymore. There they are. Okay, let's see if these guys say anything.
Yeah.
They just call me Mr. Fashionable. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's that other person? Isn't there like another person that actually talks about Misko's thingy? Oh, look, he's back. Yay! Housing Nova is a myth. I mean, I can house Nova whenever he wants to decide to, you know, travel up here. I can't magically teleport him here into my house and fucking house him for a meme. Oh my god, no, stop! Stop, stop! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! How steep is this drop here? I feel like this might be a really steep drop coming up. Oh no, we're good. Bro, I'm not kidnapping him. What's wrong with you? What is that glowing thing in the water? Is that just the moon? The reflection of the moon? Bro, I don't want to kidnap him. That sounds like too much work. There's another Korok around here too. Alright, I have brought you to your friend. There you go. Okay, I saw a little directional thing here, right? Through here? Through. They're both pointing here. There's something here. Ooh, what is this? What is this? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that. There's definitely a Korok here. Oh, I can make a boat. Follow the trail of bright blooms back to this cave and get it. Dragonbane Boko. Oh, shit. The trail of... Oh, so it's probably these. And I gotta go somewhere over there. I don't feel like doing that right now. Unless that was a quest I just got. Oh, it was. I'll come back later. Oh, the hot-footed frogs. Do I have 10 hot-footed frogs? 10. I still have 6. Okay, we'll come back to that later. How do I take pictures of stuff, actually? I don't know if I have... Yeah, like, how do I take the... Because I know I can do this. But, like, oops. I can't take a picture with this. So, like, how do I actually... This is grayed out. Maybe there's a quest I gotta do. Maybe I gotta go back to, the lookout. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna end. I'm tired. It's already midnight. And my sleep's been good for, like, the past week. I don't want to fuck it up by playing Zelda too much. So I'm gonna dip. Yo, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks y'all for watching. Thank y'all for whoever resubbed. If there was one, I don't remember. We'll probably be live tomorrow, and then Wednesday I won't be streaming. So yeah, bye bye.